What's good? What's good, my peopleizations? What's good, my peopleizations, man? So we got some interesting news, right? As we saw this press conference tonight, and it was something else, right? We got Canelo Alvarez pushing Caleb Plant. My brother Bish, B Megastar in the building. Gaming Chamber Plus, X Wolfie, Bernard Brown, Aztec 69. What's going on? My brother Bish, if you have sons, daughters, nieces, nephews, little kids, little cousins, have them subscribe. Friends with little kids, have them subscribe to KK Penson TV. My brother Bish, please drop the link. Megatron, 513 Road Natty, Luis Miranda, Anthony Ortiz, Bernard Brown, Frank Wright, Melvin Harris, Gaming Chambers. What's going on, my peoples? Smash that like button, man. Let's work. Let's work. We're going to do a call-in show today. Man. King Bills, what's going on? Yeah, Ricardo Melrose, Trey Hampton, Vernon Adams, what's going on? Maurice Bridges, what's going on? Yeah, Canelo Alvarez, he got frustrated tonight. Miami Snoopy 305, Anthony Ortiz, Wayne Wade, what's going on? Jesse R, Ethan Fresh 73, what's going on? Albert Doherty, my brother. Yeah, Canelo Alvarez, he showed his frustration tonight, right? That's what he did. Orlando Rodriguez, what's going on? Albert Doherty, what's going on? He showed his frustration tonight. That's what Canelo Alvarez did. Justin Robinson, what's going on? Dane Pierre, Robbie King, what's going on? Elbrin, where you go? Big Drip, Boxing Dad, Hamilton Steel, what's going on? Dane Pierre, what's going on? Robbie King, Elbrin's AD, what's going on? The price from yesterday is not today's price. Canelo all day, the counter 1-2. Yeah, Little Havo the kid. On to better things. Anthony 626, Lorenzo Areola. John Blaze 06, Guy Cayman. What's going on? Yeah, the price went up. So you see, I got a call, right? I'm started late because I'm trying to set up this Google call. Mar, what's going on? Nick J, peace blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Huh? A Wavy 09, Mar, Melvin Harris, what's going on? Hold on, man. Oh, I'm trying to figure out this call situation, man. Windy City, hey, what's going on? Hold on 1 second, man. Hold the calls for 1 second. I'm trying to figure this out, how this works. I'm trying to figure out this call situation, right? Mastermind 3, Eric O, K Ross, New Jersey, what's going on? I'm trying to figure this out. Big Block, what's going on? New Jersey, what's going on? Hey, and when y'all call in, Dom Dada, what's going on? When y'all call in, you got to keep it clean. When you call in, you got to keep it clean. No swearing, no none of that. You got to keep it clean, all right? When you call in, you got to keep it clean. Emmanuel H., my brother, what's going on with you, great brother? CJ Bray, what's going on? Yeah, we're going to do a basketball show as well. We're gonna put it in tonight, man. Salute to my brother Emmanuel H. Smash that like button, man. We got 200 people. Let's get 200 likes. Let's get 200 likes. Let's see how this works, man. What's your name? Where you calling from? See, it answered. Why it's not answering though? I answered it. What's your name? Where you calling from? See, I'm confused, man. I answered it right now, but it didn't go through. Via Ferreira, what's going on? Yeah. I answered it, but I don't know why it's not going through. Trying to figure this out, people. Orlando Rodriguez, what's going on? Jafari Caesar, Edgar, Fly High 89, Louis Vuitton, Don, what's going on? Marcus, R. Espinoza, what's going on? I'm trying to. Christopher West, Via Ferreira, Ernest Harvin, Curtis Sewell, what's going on? So I'm trying to answer this phone, man. Let me see. What's your name? Where you calling from? Or allow mic access. Click. I'm trying to click up. Why is it not working? Why is it not allowing the mic? Use microphone. Allow. Okay. All right. Hello? Cool. What's your name? Where you calling from? Can you hear me? I don't know what's going on. Kaz, what's going on? Axel Dostrom, what's going on? Let's try this again. LV Slugger, Charles Stevens. Smash the like button.
Call from.
What's your name? Where you calling from?
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
What?
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
What's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo, what's good? This is your boy Black.
What's going on?
Oh, my bad. Sorry. What's going on?
What's going on with you, great brother?
Chilling, man. I just wanted everybody to know, I seen the press conference and everything. It was a lit press conference, no doubt. But I just want to let everybody know, especially the Canelo fans, just because that one little counterpunch don't tell the whole fight. Now everybody already saying he lost. I don't understand that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying this, they just don't even understand. We seen stuff like that millions of times in press conference, and he already know he feels some type of way because of the whole steroid incident. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reason why he's all mad and angry. So I don't even see that as an L for Caleb Plant at all. You feel me? Man, I'm with Team Caleb playing all day, and after this fight is over with, I'm pretty sure people gonna start calling him King Caleb. Man, that's all I wanted to say to you, man, on your channel. I
appreciate you, great brother.
All right, man. You feel me? Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Finish what you were saying.
Nah, man. Yeah, thank you for letting me be on your channel. I appreciate it. It's okay if I get a shout out.
Oh, for sure.
Oh yeah, man. Shout out to my channel, Black TV. I do anime skits, etc. If you guys are into that, I appreciate you subscribing to the channel. And shout out to people at sports. He always kept it 100. He never picked sides. I never seen him go against anybody just because of a race. He just want to come with the facts.
That's a fact. 100%. And drop your link in the chat, great brother, so people can subscribe to your channel.
All right, man. Not a problem. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you, great brother. Yeah, smash that like button, people. Smash the like button. Ryan Nobley Barfield, what's going on? Smash the like button. Let's get it all the way up. So what y'all think about this press conference, man? What y'all think about the press conference? Let me know what y'all think. Keep it clean when you call in. What's your name? Where you calling from? Can't hear you, great brother. Got a lot of static going on. You got a lot of static going on, great brother. Are you going to have to call back in?
Just do that, and then you remind me.
Okay.
I'll come back later, or even tomorrow, or just, but let's do it though.
All right.
Don't forget, let me
yeah. All right.
Call from.
What's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up? Philly, man.
What's going on with you?
What's up, man?
How you feeling?
Chilling.
Yes, sir. What you think about this press conference, man?
Oh, man. It was some fire, I'll tell you that. It was some fire.
Mm-hmm.
How you feel about it? I want to hear your answer.
Man, it got me excited, man. It got me wishing the fight was tomorrow.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Right.
Just as a fan of the sport, man, I wish the fight was tomorrow now. You know what I mean?
Right. No, that's a fact. Hell yeah.
That's what we, that's
they even look like they ready. They
right.
look like they ready.
Right. That's what we want, right? We don't want them to be
Hell
friends. We don't want them to be friends. We want them to, you know what I'm saying?
We want them to go to war.
That's a fact. That's what we looking for. We want to fight.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And the best part about it to me is Caleb Plant, he stood on his square. He said exactly what he tweeted out. He said that and more. And I think,
but you can't really use that. You know, I can't really agree with all that. I understand the other bull, but that's not just because the other bull has this situation. That doesn't mean Canelo has the same situation. That's what I'm trying to say. It was two way different situations.
But you know what it is that Caleb Plant is looking at from this standpoint. You got a trainer, you tested positive. Your trainer had 3 fighters test positive, not including yourself. You know, something is fishy going on down there. But most fighters would have gotten in this position and they wouldn't have stood on their square. Most fighters would have gotten in this position and they would have been like, oh, they would have ignored the tweet. No, he went right to what he'd been saying and more. He gave us even more. He let us know what he'd been saying via social media is what he believed in real life. And that's one thing we don't normally get. You know what I mean?
Right. And I understand it from a boxing point of view, so I can respect that. So I know exactly where you're coming from, because like you said, I want everything to be right. They want everything to be right too.
Right.
They got every right to be right. So I can agree with that. I can see where you're coming from, because like I know you in sport. I know you really follow this all the time. So you be on your shit. So
right.
I'm like, hold up, he really be on it. Like I want to hear what he got to say.
Right. See, my thing is this, right? My thing is this, is that how many times we get fighters, right, that say something via tweet, say something on Instagram, and then they get to the press conference and they tone it down. You know what I mean?
Oh,
no.
Yeah.
Caleb Plant took it to another level. Right?
Hell yeah.
Caleb Plant took
same thing that happened. Yeah, the same thing that happened with Billy Joseph. He was talking all that smack on Instagram, like you just said. When he got into the stage, he was just like a robot thing, whatever he had to say. I'm like,
right.
Come on, bro. What's the energy?
Well, exactly.
That energy.
Exactly.
And Caleb, I'm like, all right, he got the energy. That's what I wanted to see. Like,
right.
let's see this fight. Let's make it happen.
Right. And my thing is this, right? It's to the point where, we know Caleb Plant, because most people, you're getting the president of Floyd Mayweather, you're getting the president of Manny Pacquiao, you're getting the president of Canelo Alvarez, and these fighters and their energy change, like you just said. You know what I mean? Caleb Plant, he let us know, no, this dude ain't no different than me. Obviously, we know Canelo's more accomplished, but he let us know, listen, man, you could get knocked out just like I could get knocked out. That's what I love. You know what I mean? When he said, listen, Miguel Cotto brother made you do the noodle leg. Why can't I? You know what I'm saying? Now he got to back it up.
Remember that was when that was before he even fought fucking.
Hey, we got to keep it clean.
That was like 2012, 2010. That was so long ago, bro.
That's a fact. But hey, great brother,
he ain't even fought none of them.
We got to keep it clean, though, great brother. You got to keep it clean.
No. Like I said, like I told you from the beginning, I agree with you 100%. But that shit was that. I mean, that one was so long ago. That was like 10 years ago, 11 years ago.
That's a fact.
You know that because you've been following boxing.
Oh, for sure. Man, I've been following boxing for.
But I like the way that you just made me look at it from boxing point of view. Like I'm like you're right. We want to see a nice clean fight. And let's make it happen, fellas.
That's a fact.
Make the best thing, man, win.
That's a fact. But I gotta get to the next caller. All right, great brother.
You have a good night, man. I love
you too.
Show. I love what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing, good brother.
I appreciate you. Appreciate your support. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Salute to my brother T Skills in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. I got more respect for Plant. He called them cheaters to their faces and didn't tell one lie. That's a fact. And he didn't back down, T Skills. He didn't back down. He stayed on his square. Stiff Jazz, brother in the super chat, he said, "What's up, Blue? Haven't got this hype for a scrap since Harrison versus Charlo 1. Plant got under them boys' skin. Truth hurts." That's a fact. He sure did. He sure did.
Call from
What's your name? Where you calling from?
Man, what's going on, Blue? This town, man.
Town, my brother Town Biz. What's going on, Town?
Man, nothing much, man. Hey, man, thank you for letting me get in here, man. Hey, man, we lit Vegas up, man. We lit the big three up, man. You know, we lit the fight up, man. So,
It's facts.
Man, good job, Blue.
Facts. Facts.
Yeah, we universal, man. We do it all over here, man. But hey, Blue, on the real, man, these Canelo fans are just laughable, man. It get to the point where they make Canelo out to be like Neo from the Matrix, like he can do no wrong, he can't be beat. He's already been beat before. It is a question of how many times he's actually been beat on record. I mean, you can make an argument he lost to Triple G twice. You can make an argument he lost to Trout. You can make an argument that he lost to Lar. So Canelo is beatable. I mean, and I just was laughing. You know, I didn't say nothing in the comment section where people were saying, "Oh man, the fight is already over." I mean, first of all, that was very ignorant of Canelo to actually throw a punch because, like I said, he could have put the fight in jeopardy. You know, at the end of the day, you're talking about millions of dollars on the line and stuff. So, I mean, at the end of the day, Caleb Plant, to me, based off his energy and his action, he sold that fight. Now, there's curiosity. Maybe this Caleb Plant guy actually got a chance because he stood up to Canelo. Some people don't say, in person what they say online. Like Trinidad James said, they talk behind your back, but they won't say the issue public. So he said it in public. Everybody heard it. I mean, he flat out said, "Man, you were cheating." I respect that. So at the end of the day, man, I think based off what Caleb Plant did today, I think they sold an additional 100,000 pay-per-views because now people are going to tap in. Who knows? You might see me there, man. So you know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to this fight now. But people that think Caleb Plant don't have a chance, you are sadly mistaken. There's some things that it's some adjustments he's going to have to make. But at the end of the day, I think this fight Blue is going to be won like the lighter half of the fight. I think after the 6th round, I think it'll be competitive, but I think this fight is going to be won possibly the last 4 rounds. I think Caleb Plant needs to start fast. I think he needs to take the first few rounds, establish himself. He may be able to give away a couple of rounds during the middle rounds because you already know when you fight Canelo, you automatically down 3 rounds anyway. So I just think Caleb Plant needs to start quick, establish himself. And then towards the end of the fight, like the last, 3 to 4 rounds, just let it hang. I think he got a chance to outpoint Canelo, man. Because keep in mind, Blue, Canelo got to, take the test now. We all know Canelo's been ducking him tests, man. So you may not see the same Canelo you didn't saw in the past previous fights, man, where Canelo got this monstrous power. Because I done watched Canelo his whole career. You know yourself, dude. They've been fights where Canelo's power looked mediocre. Then they'd have been fights where he just looked like Superman. So, at the end of the day, Blue, I'm looking forward to this fight. And hopefully another fight. I'm waiting to get an announcement on the other fight, Blue. That's we all waiting to get an official announcement on the fight that's supposed to take place October the 20th. So, just wait, man. But
yes, sir.
Anyway, Blue. Yeah, man, just take care, man. Oh, yeah, Blue, when you come to the Bay Area, man, see the 49ers, man, I got you, man. So, and by the way, Levi Stadium ain't nowhere near San Francisco.
For sure, great brother. And Town, drop your link in the chat, great brother. Drop your link in the chat. Christopher Smith, brother in the super chat. Canelo don't know what means language barrier. That's a fact. See, Canelo said, "Hey, man, he made mention of my mom." He didn't understand what Caleb Plant was saying. He didn't understand what Caleb Plant said. Antonio Sanchez, brother in super chat, and Canelo dodged that Plant left slap. He sure did. Hey, Antonio Sanchez, like it looks slow, right? It looks slow when Caleb. It looks so slow, like Canelo looked at it, go past, right? Like, remember the Superman? What's it called? The Superman, Batman. What's that? You know, when they had the Flash, Wonder Woman, their version of Avengers, and he watched it go past. Superman watched the Flash go past, and Flash was like, he ain't used to people seeing him go past. He watched the slap and came back with his 1-2. Fly high 8-9, my brother in the super chat. Canelo already putting this into his fans' ears during the conference. He will run during the fight, meaning I will have trouble hitting him. Yeah, he sure did. He put that out there quick, right? He said, man, what's his game plan going to be? Run all night? Justice League. That's the Justice League. See, I don't watch DC like that. Justice League. Hey, Town, drop your link in the chat, great brother. Drop your link in the chat. Yeah, I don't watch DC like that. I am Lori Baby. Peace, blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Yeah, man. When y'all call in, keep it clean for your boy Blue and smash the like button, man. How come we got 800 people and 200 likes? We got 800 people and 200 likes. Hey, we got 800 people and 200 likes. Where they do that at? 800 people and 200 likes. Keep it clean when you call in. 800 people and 200 likes. Come on.
Call from
Wolfie.
What's going on, great brother? What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, how's it going, man? This is Wolfie.
I'm good. How you feeling today, great brother?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Calling in from Texas.
Oh, from Texas.
Yeah.
Where you from? Mexico?
No, Texas.
Texas?
Yeah, but I'm Spanish, though. I'm Latino.
So what you think about, man, this whole press conference, it got me hyped up, man. What did it do for you?
Man, it is hype, but I think it was planned. I mean, Canelo's got to get that numbers because this is his first fight. They're going to release the numbers, the PEDs.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it was planned because, I mean, they also got the UFC fight that weekend. That man. So he's going to have to compete against what? Big numbers and
Hey, I ain't realized that. He got to compete with the Usman fight.
Yeah, I think it was planned, but I mean, he might have gotten under Canelo's skin with all that Twitter stuff he was saying on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
All that stuff he was saying about him cheating, about his team. Might did get under his skin.
Right.
So who knows?
Right. And
Yeah. I think Canelo's gonna win though. He did say that Canelo's not undefeatable, right? That
right.
Canelo can be defeated.
Right.
But I don't think it's planned that's gonna defeat him.
Right. I don't think it was planned. I think they legit don't like each other.
Yeah.
I think they legit.
I think it's gonna be a good fight. I think it's gonna be a good fight.
Oh, for sure.
I hope he goes over 600,000 because if he doesn't, everybody's gonna be on that about not pinning PPV.
Yeah, I wanted to do 1 million pay-per-views. It's for the betterment of the sport.
Yeah, if he does, then he can say he's a face of boxing.
For sure. Hey, if Canelo do 1 million pay-per-views, there's no debate. He the man in boxing.
Yeah.
He the man in boxing because Caleb Plant ain't never been on pay-per-view. Say it again. I couldn't hear you.
Oh, it's a good thing for boxing, and it's a good thing to show that these fights can be made in boxing. That's a fact.
And the thing is, the thing is, Canelo is always an exciting fight. He never in boring fights, right? It's just his opponents don't come to fight all the time. He come to fight.
Yeah, but he's a professional, so he should make the fight. Right? You know what I'm saying? I mean, both men gotta work, but if one isn't, chase him down, and get some work out of him.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Yeah. So it's a good thing for fans, and this is something that we should be excited for and expect. You know what I'm saying? This is something we should expect out of every fighter and out of every promotion company.
Mm-hmm. I think this like Town said, I think this done tacked on another 100,000+ people that's gonna tune in, man.
Yeah. Showtime gave fans that Jake Paul, Chris, go ahead and do that. It doesn't look like Jake Paul.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact. It's a fact.
Yeah.
I appreciate you calling in, great brother.
No problem.
Don't be a stranger.
Blessings.
Blessings to you too. Appreciate you. Yeah, man. So salute to my brother Paul Kerrick in the super chat. He says, salute, Blue. Dudes can't wait for until fight night. Yeah, I feel your pain, man. Christian Arra, my nephew in the building. What's going on, Christian? And I need your help, great brother. I need your help over here. I'm struggling with this phone call situation. Anthony Iman, what's going on? The Queen, I am Lori Baby in the super chat, dropping that half a good on your boy Blue in the super chat. Said, Blue. Caleb gonna give Canelo a problem. I question Canelo's whole career. I swear I do, Blue. Caleb called Canelo out for cheating straight up, and they bounce around it. Hashtag Philly joint. You right. See, that's one thing when he called them out, right? Why am I missing all these calls? Why is the calls not coming through? That's one thing, right? When he smashed that like button, man, we should have 900 likes. Get the likes to 900, people. Who's Danny Stacks? Somebody block Danny Stacks. Don't block Danny Stacks. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 900 ASAP.
Call from.
What's your name? Where you calling from, great brother?
This is Sento Blue. What's up, my man?
My brother, Santino's boxing?
Yeah. Well, it's actually Sento. But you know, you Blue, you get a pass. 46,000, somewhere between 4,000 and 6,000 subscribers, my man. I want your work, man.
I appreciate you, great brother.
You're the man, bro. I commend you on your great work that you've done over these years, man. I appreciate you allow me to follow you, my man, and I just love what you do, man.
Man, I appreciate you.
Days we're gonna catch each other at a fight, man. I missed you at the last fight I was at.
Oh, that's a must. That's a must.
Yeah. But yeah, man, Caleb's my homie, man.
Oh yeah?
Caleb is he did exactly what I thought he would do because he carries that same persona of a homie from the Ville, man. He's well respected in every hood from the brothers here in Nashville, trust me. And everything I've ever heard about him is from the brothers. I've never talked. I don't know any white guys that know him. I'm not saying he don't know white guys. He's got a lot of white guys. But everybody that I know that he knows are brothers, and I mean they're from the streets. And he's trust me, he's not a punk. He's well respected in the streets. He's gonna stand on his square. He's gonna tell you what's on his mind, and he's gonna back it up. You know, everything. I knew he wasn't gonna back down from Canelo. I'm gonna tell you something, man. That when he attempted to slap Canelo.
And let me tell you, it landed. It looked like it missed.
But the still shot shows
he touched him. And he hit him. It touched him open palm.
Yeah.
It didn't look like it landed.
It happened so quick. It didn't look like it. I kept trying to look at it down. He touched him, man.
Right.
But you know what, man? He didn't want to be the one past the first punch.
Right.
Caleb did. That's why he put his hands around his back. I know what his mentality was.
Right.
But I'm telling you, man, this ain't gonna be no Billy Joe in that ring, man. This gonna be a good fight.
And
I don't know exactly who's gonna win, but I'm pulling for my homie. I figure he got the goods to beat the Canelo, but at the same time, we know Canelo's able to do what he do. But if you outbox Canelo, you beat him. As long as you don't get caught by one of the shots. That's what happened to Billy Joe. He did some stupid stuff and got caught. He kept putting his head down in the same area. Excuse me, and Canelo time broke his face. You know, I don't see that happening with my man Caleb. Man, Caleb's gonna give him something to think about. Now, I ain't saying Caleb won't get touched. He can be hit, but I think he's gonna be a little bit more durable than Billy Joe. That's what I believe.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good fight.
I think his mentality and his skill set and mentality is completely different than Billy Joe's.
Man, I'm telling you, bro. He thinks like we think,
Mm-hmm.
and he feels as confident as any man you know.
Mm-hmm.
White, black, indifferent. I'm telling you, his mentality is he's not shy.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna do what he do, man, and he's not gonna be a punk. He's not gonna punk out. He's not gonna tuck tail and run. He's gonna fight, and I'm telling you, man, it's gonna be a great fight. Canelo is the man, no doubt about it. He sells fights, but I'm telling you, Caleb just made himself known to more people with that press conference, and we got more press conferences probably coming up. So it's going to be intense. And he ain't going to back off of that drug chief thing. He will not back off of it. He knows that if he bags off that, he got to face the homeless back here. And it's going to be talked about. He ain't bagging off that, bro.
Yeah, and that's what I love.
About his homies. He won't worry about, facing his homies that truly know him more than the public. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, he's not bagging off that because he's going to be who he is. But yeah, man, I love all this, man. It was pretty good, man. And, man, I'm proud of you, bro.
Oh, man, I appreciate you, brother.
You don't punch that ceiling open, man, on that 121, man. And I noticed when you get that 100 mark, man, I'm saying, shoot, my man, Blue. You know everybody fighting your stuff out there, man. I just want to put that in the call, man. You already know what it is.
For sure. But you know how I am, man. You know how I am.
That's why you winning, bro.
Appreciate you.
Who you are and how you are. These suckers will sit out there and talk negative about you, and they will fight everything you do. And then they go out there and try to emulate on their own. That but that's mine. They ain't going on with that bull crap. I ain't fake phony baloney types, But look at here. I tell people out there, I said, Blue sell likes. You don't sell super chats. You sell likes.
That's a fact.
Everything else is a phone.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Look, man. Keep doing your thing, and shout out to Kurt Anderson, man. I hope you get better as days go by, my brother. You're an asset to boxing. You're an asset to boxing fans. I love what you guys do over there, man. Just keep up the great work, man.
I appreciate you. I'm hoping he come on tonight. It's late, but I know yesterday he had dialysis and he wasn't feeling too well, so I'm hoping he come on tonight.
He and I about the same age, man. I got a lot of love for the brother. I tell you what, man, I'm normally supposed to be asleep right about now, getting ready for tonight to drive. But I try to catch you guys in the evening, go to sleep to you guys. And I love my boxing, man. And when I get some guys that know what they're talking about, I can sit there and listen to it. When the more phony baloney types out there that's just going for clickbait, I ain't got time for all that, man. I get a little pissed off with them. I ain't trying to be no hater, man. I just don't like to fake.
Right. Understandable.
But it is what it is.
Yes, sir.
But brother, I just want to touch base with you. I ain't talked to you in a while, man.
Yes, sir. My brother, man.
Keep up the great work, man. I don't know which fight it's going to be, because some fight, I want to go to all the fights, but I don't have the time to do it. But at the same time, man, I am thinking about hitting that one in Atlanta with the
Shakur
brother.
Yeah. That's gonna be.
I wanted to go to the Wilder fight, man. I just didn't trust that fear. Put a little sour taste in my mouth, man, about the situation, man. But and I know I have some explaining to do if I try to go to both of them.
Yes, sir.
Because I don't want to take no baggage. You know what I'm saying?
I feel your pain. I ain't mad at you. So
anyway, I'll figure out something.
All right, great brother.
Take care, bro.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
Jumping in and taking you out when I'm showering and then laying down for the evening, man. I'll be taking you out, man, and just keep up the great work, man. Keep racking them numbers up, man. Keep making them haters hate, and do what you do, man. Just stay who you are. Yes,
sir. I appreciate you, great brother.
You've been Blue since I knew anything about you. I think you had about 4,000 subscribers at the time, a little over 4,000, and you have been the same guy every since.
Yeah.
And I don't care who try to say different. I know better because I've seen it.
I appreciate
you. I'm telling you, man. Keep up that work, my man, because hey, you know what works.
Yes, sir.
For you.
Yes, sir.
Blowing the ceiling open. Keep blowing it open.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you, great brother.
Hey. And I saw you out there that what's that ride?
My slingshot?
The slingshot. That's it. That one of my neighbors got one, man. I'm gonna have to go up and get some other things one of these days. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I love it, man.
That's nice, man.
Love it.
I bet, man. Every time I see my neighbor, and I be like, God, that kid one of those.
Yeah, man, I love it, man. Love it.
All right, brother.
All right, great brother.
Man, I'll shout out to you later, man.
For sure. Be safe.
All right, you too.
Later. Yeah, man. Salute to my brother Keith White in the super chat. He said it's hard to move and swing in the suit. I agree. Frankie C31, my brother super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Blue, Canelo tried to blast. Said Caleb tried to Canelo with being a cheater is irrelevant to the particular fight because Plant knowingly and willingly signed the contract to fight. That I agree with that, great brother. But it still don't give. You know what it is? I'm glad he put it out there. You understand what I'm saying? I'm glad he put it out there. You understand what I'm saying? I'm glad he stood on his square. He stood on his square from the moment he put it out there, right? And the world knew, and smash the like button, man. Listen, I'm going to hold the calls until we get them likes up to 1K, man. Ain't no way we got 950 people and we don't even have 600 likes. What are we doing? Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. Get the likes all the way up. We should have 900, at least 900 likes. More, no love for your boy Blue? We ain't got no love for Blue today? Huh? Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Donate to the channel. Let's work. Let's work. Get the likes all the way up. We should have at least 1,000 likes right now. What are we doing? What we waiting for? Let's get it.
Call from.
What's going on with you, great brother?
Oh my God, what's going on?
Nothing much. How you feeling, great brother?
Man, I'm great, man. You know what I'm saying? Highly motivated. Thankful for life.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So
That's
real quick, man. I'm gonna chime in on y'all on the chat and everything. Listen, I think, man, like to piggyback off what the last caller said, the drug stuff, yeah, that matters. Let's keep it real. The sport is, to the black guy with that. In addition, Caleb, listen, why you take this fight if you afraid of that situation? For one. But two, I think Canelo in the boy head at this point. He slipped and countered him. And I don't know. Caleb, has he been in some kind of like mainstream wars like this? Like, what's some of his biggest fights? I watched a couple of them, Truett, what's his name, Caleb Truett and all that. I don't know, man. I don't see him pulling this one off, man. I think this is gonna be a huge stage. The media is gonna be enormous. Is he ready for that stage? I know the last caller said that's his homie from Tennessee, and I get it, But man, it's a different ball game the night of that fight, and them lights and camera and action, man.
Yeah. I mean, Canelo's been on the biggest stage plenty of time. This is another day in the office for him, but
He's
the thing.
Comfortable in that. He's comfortable in that.
But see, that's the thing. I think Caleb Plant gonna make him uncomfortable with his style. See, the last two times he been in the ring with somebody that was truly confident that he could win the fight. Well, the last three fighters, that was Floyd, Lara, and Triple G. Right? That's the last three fighters that truly came and said, I'm going to win this fight. I'm going to try to win this fight. You know what I mean? That Caleb Plant, he believed he going to win. He got the advantages, but he believed that those advantages going to work to his favor and he going to win. You know what I mean?
I'm with it, but check this out. Caleb, man, like, I like his style. He's a pure boxer, don't get me wrong. But is he gonna be able to be doing all that dancing with Canelo and then? Because Canelo will time me like he called Billy Joe, man. It'll be an early night. Not to mention, Caleb got hand issues, man. He always hurting his hand. I watch his fight. He kind of boring, man. He kind of boring. He hurt his, like he ain't going for the KO and nothing. Like he had one of them nights against Canelo. He's gonna be a history. He's gonna be in the stat book. That's just my take on that, man. Salute to you, man.
I appreciate you.
Appreciate you guys, man. One love.
Appreciate you, great brother. Yes, sir. Yeah, see that, we got, there's going to be questions with Caleb Plant, because he never been here before. This is the biggest stage he's ever been in his career. The Uskatiki fight, You know, he lived up to, you know, he surprised a lot of people with the Uskatigi fight. You know what I mean? And hey.
Call from.
What's going on with you, great brother?
What's going on with you, Big Blue?
There ain't nothing, man. I'm just trying to be like you, great brother.
What's going on, man? It's good to hear from you, man.
We gonna make some music, man. We gonna make some music.
That's right. That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, you know my bad, go ahead, bro.
No, the new norm. You know what I'm saying? This is my brother right here. It's one of the producers. We gonna work together and we gonna be doing some music. You know what I mean? Let them know about the new norm before you get into what you got to say. Let them know about the new norm, man.
Man, I love it, man. I love what you're doing, Blue. I love everything that you're doing. I love the show that you're doing, man. The call-ins and stuff, man. You know, I've been watching you for a long time, Blue, man, since you dropping all this, the little the ambulance and stuff.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
This used to be formerly LC Green, now big LC in the chat, man.
Hey, the ambulance and the school bus?
Yes, sir. I remember that, man. I remember back in 17.
Yes, sir.
17. I remember that, man. I mean, when you go wild, Blue, and I ain't went nowhere. Like calling before the last, man.
Mm-hmm.
You've been the same cat, bro. You've been the same cat. I've been watching you climb a long way, man. I'm proud of you too, man.
I appreciate you.
Know what I mean? Hey, man, you know, we always, every day, it's not a day I miss this boxing.
Man, I appreciate you, great brother.
And I'm putting everybody I run into, that is boxing fans and non-boxing fans, onto your channel. It works. I'm talking shit. I'm debating with people because of the information that you, 78, BSTB, all y'all fellas in the LDBC, man, that you know what I mean, that privileged me too, man. I appreciate the whole camp, man.
I appreciate you.
For real.
I appreciate you, great brother. That's much love.
The hard work that you put in every day, man. The hard work you put in, man.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, man, let's get to this Canelo stuff, man.
Yeah, man, what you think about it?
Man, I get like everybody get on their denial that Caleb Plant didn't hit him, man. Caleb Plant slapped the dude, man.
Yeah. And you know what? I ain't even realize he touched him. I thought he missed too.
No, he hit him, man. Even though Canelo did react fast, you know what I mean, very quickly. But Caleb Plant touched him because Ness on the boxing board, you know what I mean, he slowed it down. They got pictures out showing his hand on the man's face.
Yeah, I got the pictures. My brother Southern T Boxing, man, he sent me the pictures too, man. I ain't even realize he touched them. You know what I mean?
And also to back it up for the naysayers and the people who don't want to come in your chat and talk all the rubbish. Canelo just confirmed on the ESPN interview just after he just did all the interviews and stuff like that. Canelo just confirmed that Caleb Plant did touch him.
Mm-hmm.
Said that he touched me, he struck me first, and then it happened after that. So he admitted that Caleb Plant hit him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So everybody that's listening and hating on everybody, they mad. Look at her. You can see the pinky. I'm watching on TV. You can see the pinky.
I got it up on the screen.
Yeah, I see it.
I got it up on the screen. For sure.
You can see the pinky. You can see the pinky bitches in his teeth.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Canelo a bit. And on that blue, how can Canelo sit up there like a little baby in a cloud baby and sit up there and say that he didn't want Caleb Plant to call him motherfucker?
Right.
That's something to do with his mama. Lies.
Right. He
did all kind of in there.
right.
I said, it's okay, you can call him black in there, but
Right.
you can't call you that.
Right.
You stand on the table and walk over there and fight him. Come on, say it again.
Right.
Man, I want to Caleb Plant to say it again. Man, come on, man. I'm glad that Caleb Plant said everything he said. You man, y'all in the LBBC, as soon as Caleb Plant dropped them Instagram messages, I knew it was done. It is done. Boxing's finna be fixed because of y'all, man.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all is finna fix boxing, Blue. Y'all finna fix boxing, man. Because Caleb Plant and these other boxers are finna rally together. I see, something out there that they talking about doing an investigation
Congress and stuff like that, man. Y'all done did a wonderful job, man. Y'all finna fix boxing, bro. Y'all finna fix it, man.
That's the plan.
A lot of people heard what Caleb Plant said, man. A lot of people heard that.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're gonna look at the comment section, disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
Who was racist, racist? They so mad on her, they blaming it on black folks.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, why do you blame that on black folks? That's a white man up there.
Right.
But it's okay, because we understand because the black people are the only ones who are going to be strong enough to ride with Caleb Plant.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody else going to be able to ride with Caleb Plant as long as the black folks going to be able to ride with Caleb Plant. I mean, yeah, he got his Caucasian side, but they not going to ride for him. They not in. Black people are more in tune with Caleb Plant than his people are. Let's be honest.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Let's be honest, man. We're going to have to be the ones that ride for Caleb Plant back. Now, all of a sudden, we're going to see more Caucasians ride for Caleb Plant now. Because, you know, they're going to want to ride him just because of his look and all that. And then after the interview, they had them two guys, you know, talking after the interview, just for whatever the guys is. You know, they face destination. Y'all would never be no Caleb Plant fans. Y'all ain't never talk about Caleb Plant. Stop it. We talk about Caleb Plant. The LGBT and the boxing community on YouTube talk about Caleb Plant. That's you guys. So don't do that. That's all it takes love and all that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad Caleb Plant kept that same energy, man.
That's what I'm happy about. That's what I'm happy about. You know, I'm happy that, you know, it lived up to what it's supposed to. Y'all don't like each other. Period. And it's boxing. You don't have to. And I'm glad Caleb Plant, he went up there and he stood on the square and repeated everything he'd been saying. He said, we always get tons and tons of athletes that say things on social media, and in when they live, they don't repeat it. Right? No, he got up there. He exceeded what he'd been saying on there. He tripled, quadrupled down on what he'd been saying. He ain't doubled down. He quadrupled down on it.
Hey, Blue, win or lose, this should make Caleb Plant almost like a star, man. Because he's gonna have so many people back. You seen with Jake Paul just dropped from stacking Caleb Plant. You know what I mean?
Right.
Come on, man. Caleb Plant. Man, I think Caleb Plant gonna win, man. I think he's gonna upset a lot of people. I think Caleb Plant is gonna be upset of the year, Blue. It's gonna be upset of the century, man.
Hey, I tell you what, he win this fight, his star status is going to go through the roof.
Man, yes, he is. You know what? And I ain't got no problem with, you know what I'm saying? He's a boxer. Like they said, man, Caleb Plant, he's just a bleach brother. That's all he is to go for. That's what I see, a bleach brother, man. Caleb Plant, but you hear his talk, man, he sound like one of my uncles, man. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Man, and Caleb Plant, he a real dude, man. Like
that's a fact.
Said, man, look at his wife.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I know what happened to his mom. You know what I mean? And all that, man. Come on, man. Caleb Plant, man, gonna got a lot of fights to fight for, man. People trying to write him off, somebody he's shook and all that. That man was up there cussing Caleb Plant, Canelo out, man. Shook. Stop it, man. I think Caleb Plant gonna be ready for this fight, man.
Oh, he better be, because he.
Not.
I'm telling you this though, he motivated Canelo.
Yeah.
I bet you right now Canelo's in the local gym. Canelo like, listen, he borrowing somebody's gloves. Hey, listen, he just went to Sports Authority and got a mouthpiece. Hey, listen, he motivated Canelo so much. Yeah, listen, he done motivate him so much. Canelo is training at Floyd Mayweather gym right now. Oh, everything coming from Canelo is gonna be for knockouts. Everything.
Coming from the shoulders with every punch.
Everything is coming from the hip. I'm telling you. Hey, I bet you Floyd said, "Hello? Who? Canelo Alvarez? Hey, I need to buy. I'm coming to your gym right now." I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. But let me get to the next caller, great brother. I appreciate you.
All right, I got you, Blue. Hey, one more thing, man.
Yeah.
I can't stand the David just came out and talking himself crap against Clemson.
Who said that? David Benavidez?
Yeah, it came out somebody. That's what it looked like when going wrong, being himself going wrong. What? Come on, bro. He standing up for people like you.
He must not. He must not have seen this picture.
It don't even matter. You ain't saying nothing since the Oscar bad ass stuff, man.
Right.
Speaking up for people like you, man.
Right.
Come on, man.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You should have said something.
Right. That's a fact.
But all right, so I'm gonna let you get to the next caller, man.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you.
The whole LGBT, brother.
Appreciate you, great brother.
All right.
My brother Champside in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Champside. Hey, Champside, we done renamed your Press One. It ain't no more Press One. You just push Champside in the building, and you already know that means one. Actual proof, brother in Super Chat said, "Peace, Blue. People trying to act like these don't matter. We are not even sure how good Canelo is without the extra activities. Caleb should win this fight. We gotta see, man. Caleb gonna have to bring it, bro. He gonna have to bring it. I'm telling you, man. Salute to my brother Champside. Champside, we done renamed it. My brother Keon, Everything Boxing and Sports in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Keon, Everything Boxing and Sports.
Call from.
What's going on, great brother?
Hey, Blue, what's up?
What's going on with you, great brother?
Hey, man, let me tell you what. I've known Caleb Plant since the boy was 8 years old. His daddy had a kung fu gym right up the road from me. I'm a local. I'm Ashland City. All right, check this out. I've known him since he was 8. I was training with his daddy when I was 20. The boy could knock me out at 8 years old. And I've got a 2-time golden glove and numerous black belts.
Wow.
Yeah. You ever seen the punch and throw? The fist like it kind of goes out and he turns it?
Uh-huh.
That is a bridge hand. That's a martial arts move.
Right.
He adapted it to boxing.
Right.
It's a martial arts footwork, not a boxing.
Right.
He's going to walk and blow off over and breaking down.
Pardon my dog in the back. Take him upstairs.
I see him. I mean, it's going to be the biggest fight of his career. Don't get me wrong. Okay?
So just knowing Caleb playing, growing up with him, what was his mentality like?
The same thing it is right now. He never did anything. Never said anything that he didn't do. And if he set out to do it, he got it done. Stand up guy, always has it. They give you the shirt off his back.
Yeah, he always every time I came encounter with him, always very welcoming. You know what I mean?
Very. I've known his daddy for years. Richie Plant, known him for years. Knew his mama. Great people. Great people.
Man.
I'm gonna tell you what. When he was 8 years old, I was a boxer at the time. I was training kung fu with his dad, and his dad was helping me with my footwork and a little bit with my hand. That Caleb was training kung fu and martial arts, and then he got into the boxing side of it. Okay, but he said when he was a kid, he would walk away with that card.
Wow.
Look at how many years it took. I'm gonna tell you this: when Canelo is lifting, Caleb's in the gym. He's been waiting since he was 8.
Wow. So it's embedded in him.
Yep. Where Canelo, when he's sleeping or he's at a press conference, Caleb's working. He's a student in the game.
And what you think about the press conference then? What you think about, like you say, you knew him since he was 8 years old, man. Him standing on the square. So that's not a surprise to you that he he's standing on the square?
Nope, not at all.
Mm-hmm.
Not at all. But I'm gonna tell you this: everybody says he ain't got no power. He's taught to hold back. He's taught not to hurt people like he has.
Mm.
Keep that in mind. That's a martial artist mentality, not a boxer.
Right.
You don't believe me? There's a YouTube video. They got in a fight up here in the project in Springfield, Tennessee. Check it out. It's like 15.
Mm. Yeah, his mentality is to hit, not get hit. Art the master, a counterpunching, using your aggression against you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yep. The matter he can make you, the faster it fights over.
Mm-hmm. Say that again.
The matter he can make you, the faster that fights over.
And see, I was saying the same thing. I said he got to use this momentum because he's up under Canelo Alvarez's skin. You know what I mean? And Canelo Alvarez, he seemed to be out of character to me.
Very.
Mm-hmm. You saw when you saw when Canelo went to the podium, he asked the security to stand in between them. Did you see that?
Yep.
That was a huge sign to me, man. For Canelo to tell the security to stand in between them, that was huge to me, man.
Because he figured, I guess, at some point that he could get Caleb to swing that.
Mm-hmm.
Or that Caleb could do it just willy-nilly.
Mm-hmm.
That's not how he runs.
Mm-hmm.
Not how he runs.
Mm-hmm.
And he don't pull punches. He does what he says, and he says what he does.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah, I can't wait for this one. So what's your prediction for this fight then?
November 6th. Canelo's going to the panel.
Woo.
He's about to be shot by shot.
So you think Caleb Plant gonna knock him out then?
Oh, I know it can.
Woo.
I know it can. I was a 20-year-old guy, 6 foot tall, 182 pounds, and the boy put me on my butt with a wrench on.
Woo.
And he only came up to the middle of my chest, which means he had to jump to get me.
Right. Wow.
He ain't done nothing but got faster and stronger and smarter. He's going to take Canelo down. Watch all of his other fights.
Yeah, he shocked a lot of people with the Uskatiki fight when he dropped Uskatiki.
But here's the thing. Watch him hit. There's no kinetic, what they call visible damage. Okay? In a martial arts, in full contact, visible damage is bodily shot. When you hit the target, it's bodily shot. Watch the bodily shot that he throws on you. He holds back.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, he unloads his open. He holds back.
And he did make mention of that today. He said if Cotto brother could make you do the wobbly leg, the chicken legs, why can't I? He's just not viewed as a big puncher because of he only got 12 knockouts.
Well, something you need to realize about that too is he likes it. He likes being in there, so he will stretch it out. He doesn't mind going 12.
Right.
He's got the gas to do it all day long.
Right. I see what you're saying.
He's a student of the game. He is sport. That's why he's saying at the press conference, we don't do this for money.
Right.
He don't do it.
He do it for the legacy.
He does it for the love of the game.
Right.
I mean, what's it? But man, I appreciate the time.
I appreciate you, great brother.
All right, thank you.
All right, brother. My brother, Harry Jones Jr. in the super chat. He said, I'm confident in Caleb because he's confident in himself. He has no fear of or respect for Canelo. I got Plant with the dub. Yeah, that's one thing that jumped right out at me too, great brother Harry Jones Jr. Yeah. Eric Williams, brother in Super Chat. Blue, I love the show. Fam, salute to you, big dog. Oh, salute to you, great brother. Appreciate you 1,000%, man. 1,000%.
Call from.
What's your name? Where you calling from?
To accept, press 1.
Oh, here we go.
Voicemail, press 2. To accept, press 1.
There you go. What's going on with you, great brother? Ain't nothing, man. I'm just squirreling your world. Oh, man.
Dropping that good content and I got a question. Well, I ain't got a question. I want to say something.
Do me a favor. Turn up your phone a little bit.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you much better now.
Okay. Caleb Plant got to knock him out. He got to knock him out. He can't go in there and put on a performance like how Floyd Mayweather did. He got to go in there and be a dog and punish him and take it from him. Because if he go in there and they're going to do him just like how they did Laura, it's a possibility that they can rob him. You know what I'm saying? And I salute dude for speaking up on that shit. It took a white boy to speak up. Not that it matters, but it took a white boy to speak up on some shit about Canelo Camp and them fools being on steroids, and ain't nobody else said nothing like they sweeping the shit up under the rug or they scared of dude. But man, y'all doing y'all shit, man. I be at work and me and my coworkers be listening to y'all shit.
Oh,
and
man.
Exposing these casuals, you know what I'm saying, and educating people at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. I appreciate you, great brother.
Are you gonna watch the fight, or are you going to it?
More than likely I'll be there. I don't know. I'm still torn if I want to, I enjoy it, when I'm doing it, my people go live and we talk about the fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then, when I'm there, I'm trying to get y'all as much content as possible. So it's a catch-22, man. But I'll know by the end of this week.
Okay. Yeah, I've been on my boycott and shit. I'll watch the fights I want to watch since they don't want to give us
the fights that we want. I feel you.
And shit. So I'll be tuning in to all y'all channels and shit if y'all post it. But I'm not buying this shit and watching it. You know what I'm saying? I'm debating if I wanted to fuck with Crawford and look at their shit. But I'm gonna support them. And stuff.
I appreciate you, great brother.
All right. You have a good one, dog.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You too. Yeah, man. I can't wait, man. Can't wait. Know what I mean? Hey, my peoples, when we call in, try to keep it clean for me. Keep it clean as much as possible. Keep it clean. Let's keep it clean for your boy Blue. How many likes we got, man? Smash the like button. How come we don't have 1.1K likes already? We should be at 1.1K likes already. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. Smash the like button. Get the likes all the way up, people. Smash the like button. Participate. And do me a favor, because I already got 4 or 5 people right now telling me they can't send a super chat. Send a super chat. Refresh the super chat for me. I got 4 or 5 people already telling me they're having a hard time sending a super chat. So I need y'all to send a super chat. Jay Lynn, peace bless, Queen. How you doing today? Refresh the super chat for your boy Blue, man, so everybody can send in and participate. What's going on, man? So yeah, man, I love this, man. I love the energy from Caleb Plant. I love the energy from Canelo Alvarez. Obviously we know Canelo Alvarez. He don't have no back down in him, right? Right. Canelo Alvarez don't have no moonlighting in him. I mean, no, he don't have no back down in him. You understand what I'm saying? Salute to my brother James in the super chat. Much love to you, great brother. Appreciate you, my brother James. Big Texas Clayton Smith. Yeah, we're going to do call-in shows, man. You know what I mean? We're going to do some call-in shows, man. But I just need y'all to keep it clean for your boy Blue, because y'all know they be on me, man. Smash that like button, man. Let's get the likes all the way up. Let's get the likes to 1.1K. Smash the like button. Get the likes up to 1.1K. My brother Chris Norwood in the super chat. Much love to you, great brother. I appreciate you. Miss Kibble, peace and blessings to you, Queen, in the super chat. Much love to you. Appreciate you. My brother Anthony Hernandez in the super chat. Much love to you. Appreciate you. Let's get to this call.
Call from.
What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, this Jerron, blue.
What's shaking with you, great brother?
Another thing, great brother.
How you feeling?
Hey, look, feeling great. How you feeling?
Oh, man, another day, man. I'm just squirreling your world.
Yeah, man. Hey, look. I see everybody here love boxing like I love boxing.
That's a
You know
fact.
what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Now, look, they levels in boxing, though.
This is true.
Remember this, though. A lot of people probably ain't gonna give Caleb Plant a chance, but he's never lost, so he don't know how to lose. Canelo, there's a blueprint how to beat Canelo.
Mm-hmm.
He's never been beat, he's got a couple of draws.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a blueprint how to beat him.
Mm-hmm.
I believe I see what Caleb Plant sees with his wrist.
Mm-hmm.
And what I see is Caleb Plant is like, what he gonna do? He gonna box Canelo, but I also believe he's looking to counter Canelo left hook. That's what I think he's looking to do. Because Triple G touched Canelo. Triple G ain't that fast.
Mm-hmm.
But he ain't that fast. Caleb Plant got the footwork. He got all the tools to beat Canelo. And I really believe for some reason, normally I call the fight, man, and I can call it. For some reason, man, I know what can happen. But I believe Caleb Plant gonna win. He gonna pull this off. Because I see the energy. He showed Canelo, he shook Canelo up today.
Hey, am I when you say that, right? Am I the only one?
Uh-huh.
Did you hear he had a little rattle, a little shaking in his voice, right? Like it's not out of fear, it's just like he's real anxious, right? Canelo. He was out of character.
He out of character, man. When somebody get out of character like that right there, he ain't never do that. Never.
Mm-hmm.
He's out of character, man. So the thing about it is he knows Caleb Plant ain't scared of him.
Mm-hmm.
He knows this.
Mm-hmm.
Caleb Plant's younger than Canelo. He's younger than Canelo.
Mm-hmm.
Canelo, hey man, it's gonna be something to see. I'm calling a 50-50 fight. I'm gonna call it 50-50 because this is a moment. This is his moment. This Caleb Plant moment.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now, guy go to the UK, Billy Joe Saunders here, he can box, but he ain't got the heart.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give y'all some games, whether you want to believe it or not. I'm gonna give you some real games. Because I'm from down south, but I stay in New York now.
Mm-hmm. What part of New York you in?
I'm in upstate New York.
Okay.
You ever heard of Corny?
Yes, sir.
I'm up this way.
Okay.
All right. Now, Caleb Plant, he got heart, man. Trust me. He got heart.
Mm-hmm.
So he's the bigger man. He's the bigger man. He's been at 168 longer. He's a champion. He's never lost.
Mm-hmm.
Canelo know he got a fight in front of him. This right here, Canelo gonna press the action. I know he is. He gonna have to.
Mm-hmm.
But Caleb, he knows distance. I think, man, I just believe Caleb Plant got a chance, man. I know what can happen. I believe Plant is gonna pull this off.
Mm-hmm.
He motivated. He been wanting to fight like this.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all I got to say. I ain't gonna hold the lines up. Blue blood.
And that's my thing, right? It's not many people, a lot of people talk that and their conversations because they have to be that it sounds confident, but no, he sounds real confident. It's legit confidence.
He's seen something, man. I know what Canelo is not. He's not that fast. He just started. After he fought Floyd, he learned some stuff now. Don't get me wrong. He learned a few things because now he's moving his head more. He's moving upper body more, But he's still the same Canelo, man. Most fighters are defeated before they even get in the ring, man.
Exactly.
Caleb Plant ain't defeated. That's what I looked at.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Now, my thing is, and I love the Charlos, man. I love the Charlos. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Where their energy at, man?
Mm-hmm.
Where their energy, man? When you get in the sport of boxing,
You come to be great. You don't never take a tough fight and then fight a C+ fighter. You go strictly tough. A fighter. Point. That's it. These fighters, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. These fighters ain't as good as they think they are because I've seen the great. I'm 45, man. I've seen the great. I've been watching boxing since I was a kid, 5, 6, 7 years old. So I'm not gonna diss no boxers, but a lot of boxers don't do no body work. You know what I'm saying? They don't use their jab. Jab's key to the fight. Jab and body work. Don't touch the head till after the 5th or 6th round, man. Period. You know what I'm saying?
You break them down.
You got to break them down, man. Once you tap that body up, about 8 rounds, it's over. You just close the show. If you in great shape. But that's all I got to say, bro. I could talk to you for 2 years on the phone.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you, great brother.
All right, brother. Keep doing your thing, man.
Appreciate you.
All right, brother.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Isaiah Jones, brother in the super chat. He said, excited for boxing. Can't wait. Hey, I'm with you. Paul Ruffin, my brother in the super chat. He said, refresh the bread. That's a fact, man. Yeah, refresh the super chat, man. I don't know what's going on with it. Robert Jaramillo, my brother in the super chat. He said, dropping that halfer. Good on your boy Blue in the super chat. I got to side with Iron Mike. Everyone has a plan till you feel their power. Salute, Blue. Nothing but love for this channel. Man, I appreciate you 1,000%, great brother. Let's get another call up on here, man.
Call from. Okay. I sent the caller's voicemail. Goodbye.
Oh, what? Why are you sending the caller to voicemail? Tune, what's going on? Hey, call back in, great brother. Call back in. G. Al, my brother, in the super chat, dropping that halfer. Hundo on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, blessing, Blue Blood. I think Caleb is a period and Canelo knows it. No disrespect to Canelo, but he been eating cupcake boxes and Caleb is a different breed. I'm rooting for Caleb on this one. Keep grinding, Blue. I appreciate you, great brother. I appreciate you 1,000%. 1,000%. Salute to my brother G. Al. Yeah, I agree with you, G. Al, though. I think that Caleb Plant, he don't have false confidence. I think Billy Joe Saunders, I think these other fighters, they may have had a bit of false confidence. Billy Joe Saunders, once he got in the ring with Canelo Alvarez, he looked like he was all over the place, right? He looked like he didn't have a game plan. He looked like he didn't know what he wanted to do in the fight. He looked confused, Billy Joe Saunders, when he was in the ring. He looked absolutely confused. Absolutely confused in the ring. Jermaine Bean, my brother in Super Chat, he said, Sweet Pea gonna shock the world. Yeah, I said, Sweet Pea, show him what you made of, Plant. Use that jab and stay off the ropes. I agree.
Call from.
Well.
What's going on with you, great brother?
What's up, Blue?
What's shaking with you?
I'm chilling. I just want to say, man, I think you can pull it off. I think Caleb Plant can pull it off. But it's different with Mayweather. They looking at Mayweather. Mayweather was making Canelo miss. And by Mayweather making a miss, everything hurt on your body, like your arms start hurting because he ain't hitting nothing but air. And when you really want to hit somebody and missing everything start hurting in your body, like your ribs, your arms, everything, because Mayweather will make you miss. But they can't follow that because you can't follow Mayweather's blueprint if you ain't slick like Mayweather. He's playing slick, but I just think he gotta use his footwork and try to make him miss more, and that will make him lose more endurance and things like that. And Caleb Plant could pull it off. I think Caleb Plant could do it too. He always had problems with people with footwork.
And see, my thing is this, right? Can Caleb Plant? See, we know he got the tools to win the fight, right? But can he keep up that pace for 12 rounds? That's the thing. Can he keep up that pace? Because Canelo gonna be on you, and Canelo gonna set traps, right? He gonna make you. Canelo have Canelo he know his limitations. right? And so he knows how to master to put you in a position where he can capitalize. You know what I mean?
I agree, but and he got good counter punching. He got counter punch real good. He got good pressure. But what I'm saying is, if you make him like when you box, I used to box. My brother boxed for Timothy Bradley. We from Patterson in Jersey, but we all was fighters. The thing is, if you make a person miss by missing everything, not blocking with hand, it's like Mayweather. A lot of fights like Mayweather fought Canelo.
Mm-hmm.
Mayweather was making him miss completely, like not hitting no gloves, anything. He was waiting till it get to him and weaving. And when you're doing things like that, it's a different type of miss. If you understand what I'm saying.
Right, right.
Say if it's me and you fighting, and you get a clean punch, and you know you're gonna land it, but you miss the whole punch. You could tear your rotator cuff, anything like that, things like that, and you lose more endurance, more energy. You miss punches like that. And that's what Mayweather was doing. Mayweather was making him miss a lot. And like Mayweather is a different level, but Caleb Plant, I think he got the right tools to win this fight, you know?
Yeah, he got all the tools. The thing is, see, Canelo. Kendall Holt, yeah.
His brother. He's from Patterson. He fought Timothy Bradley. He gave Timothy Bradley his first knockdown.
Kendall Holt was that dude, bro.
Yeah, at one time. Yep.
For sure. Yeah, see, my thing is Caleb got all the tools. A lot of fighters got all the tools, but Canelo Alvarez is great.
Right. Definitely great. I don't know. I think he's a cheater. I think his whole camp is a cheater. I think Caleb Plant, like, of course, if you cheating like that, and I think everything with boxing ain't legit. If you cheating like that, like Canelo's doing, of course you're gonna have advantage over people, you know. And it ain't fair. Everybody need to come out and talk about it, like what they doing. It ain't fair for boxing. He could take certain kind of drugs, and they don't play with it. And he's probably still using that same drug he got caught with because he got caught with it, and they say, all right, let's raise it up. So he might still got that in his system. They're just raising it. Like, it's crazy. I think it's unfair. Just because Canelo, come on, man, let it be clean.
Right.
Everybody got to fight clean. I'm with Caleb Plant on that. I'm glad he did spoke up. I think every one of the other boxers should speak up just like Caleb did. If he got an advantage over people, it's unfair. They ain't really winning fights. Cheating. You know?
Yep, I agree. You know, but the rubber gonna meet the road November 6th, right?
I hope so, because I'm not with Canelo is a good fighter, but I'm not with you. You know, it should be clean boxing, a clean boxing sport.
Right.
Let me have cheating here.
Right. Because you know, like Canelo, like Caleb Plant said, the sport is already dangerous enough. It's already dangerous enough.
Every punch they throw, that's they put their life on.
Right.
Every round, it's crazy. It should be clean.
Right. Yep. I agree with you, great brother. But I appreciate you calling in, great brother.
Of course, you do a great thing for the whole boxing. Like, I love your show. Keep up the good work.
Oh man, I appreciate you 1000%, man. Listen, the show is because of you. You understand? If I don't got you, we ain't got no show. So you got to pat yourself on the back. Every time you pat me on the back, pat yourself on the back.
You're doing a great thing. You speak the truth. About every fight, with the last fight with Canelo man who cheated on the other charge.
Oh, Oscar Valdez.
So I think he lost that fight. Came right on, you speak the truth, and that's what we need. We need like the truth, you know?
That's a fact.
Yeah.
I appreciate you. Yes, sir. Don't be a stranger.
Okay.
All right, great brother. Salute to my brother Lee in the super chat, dropping that hundo on your boy Blue in the super chat. He dropped 5 hundo on your boy Blue in the super chat. Salute to my great brother Lee in the super chat, dropping that 5 hundo. Much love to you.
Call from.
What up, Blue?
What's going on, great brother?
What's going on, Blue? Man, I have been called about 100 times to get through, man. What's good with Dallas, Texas in the building?
Yeah, man, I'm gonna get it all squared away, man. This is the first time I'm doing it like this, you know. So, you know, it's blocking a lot of calls because I'm getting a lot of missed call. I don't know why it's doing that. So, but I'll get it figured out.
Long time, this was the first time calling. Much love and respect to you, Blue. You keep doing your thing. I just want to say a couple things real quick.
Okay, hold on. Before you say that, let me get to the super chat real quick. Don Howard in the super chat dropping that half a dub on us in the super chat. Salute to the great brother Don Howard in the super chat dropping that half a dub on us in the super chat. But go ahead, great brother. Let them know what's on your mind.
Okay, what I was gonna say was first time I was real professional on both ends.
You got to talk on the phone or turn your phone up a little bit because I can't hear you.
I say first off, I feel like it's unprofessional on both ends. Canelo and Canelo. Both of them should have been more professional than that. I expect better than that. I'm glad that he messed up the bag, and I'm glad the fight not comes from none of that. I do not, Caleb, very skilled fighter. I do not see him beat Canelo no way, shape, form, fashion. In my very humble opinion, the best thing for him to do is work that jab and try to hide behind that jab, but that's only going to last so long, in my opinion. And I feel like Canelo is going to press the action. Y'all know he's going to press the action. And I feel like he hit too hard. Just like Tank, when he hit too hard, once he gets to you, it's going to disrupt you. Your whole game plan going out the window. That's my humble opinion. And I'm in the chat. What's up with the Miles, Blue? The Miles, I think Canelo going to smash plant this down on band. I listen to this channel every day.
Hey, yeah, man, we gotta. Hey, my peopleization's in the chat, man. Please stop timing people out, people. Everybody can have a difference of opinion. Don't time nobody out for having a difference of opinion. If somebody feel like, Caleb Plant gonna win, don't.
I know it's not you. And I appreciate it. I listen to this channel every day, and I'm gonna continue to do so. But I feel like Plant is probably the best opposition, except for Vegeta. He done fought this far, but I don't. He got the tools, but I don't see him for 12 rounds with no Canelo. I don't.
Yeah, and that's my thing, right? If his stamina, right? Now I got another video that's gonna drop immediately after this, right? But if his stamina is not on par, because he got to go 10 rounds. I mean, 12 rounds. He's got to go 12 rounds, right? But he can't just go 12 rounds. It has to be effective 12 rounds.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a difference with being able to just move around the ring for 12 rounds and survive. No, you got to fight and be effective for 12 rounds. You got to win the rounds convincingly. You know what I'm saying? You can't win the first 3-4 rounds and then you spotty.
I believe the first half of the fight, Plant gonna be on his behind. You know, like, but as soon as Canelo touches him up, watch what I see. Everything is gonna change. Same like the last fight Canelo had. I'm a Canelo fan. He flew. He hit that boy high. Everything changed. You know what I'm saying? He was loose. Same like the Crawford.
Hey, do me a favor, great brother. Talk on the phone or turn your phone up for me.
Just like the Bud fight, when Bud fought Cun, Bud was loose. As soon as he touched him up right, everything went out the window. I believe it's gonna be the same exact result, and I'm not gonna hold you. Appreciate you for speaking up on me for the mods and all that. I'm a mod on my brother BFTV page, and I don't do the Bud fans like that. I'm Earl Smith through y'all day down the stick.
Yes, sir.
Like
no, we can't do that overall, man. We gotta listen. Just because people have a difference of opinion, we have to stop and relax on timing people out, man. That's not what it's about, people.
All right.
Appreciate you, great brother. Don't time out nobody. Don't time out nobody. Don't block nobody. Please, people. Please. Please. My brother Joe D in the super chat, dropping that 500 on your boy Blue in the super chat. Once again, the brother Joe D in the super chat, dropping that 500 on your boy Blue in the super chat. Much love, Joe D. I appreciate y'all 1,000%, man. 1,000%. Yeah, smash that like button, man. Yeah, the great historian Kurt Anderson, man. I'm trying to see if he's gonna come on. I know he wasn't feeling well, man. Said 214. What's going on? Smash that like button, people. We should be at 1.2K likes. We should be at 1.2K likes, man. Tune, what's going on? We should be at 1.2. Get the likes to 1.2K, people. Let's work. Get the likes up. Smash that like button, people. Get the likes up. Get the likes to 1.2K. ASAP. Look at this. See, it's just blocking all the calls. I don't know. I still got to figure it out. So just be patient with me, my peopleizations. My brother, the real McCoy in the building. What's going on? Juan De Leon, DP Rocker, David Da Vinci, Kevon. What's going on?
Call from
Southern T boxing.
My great brother Southern T Boxing in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Southern T Boxing. What's going on with you, great brother?
Yeah, man. What's good, Blue?
Yeah, man.
Oh, I had to call in today, Blue.
Yes, sir. What man? Listen, I wish the fight was tomorrow, man. I wish the fight was this Saturday, man.
I'm hyped.
Yes, sir. Hey, great brother, your phone, you fading away on me.
My bad. You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, okay, my bad. I said I'm hyped, man. They got me hyped. I was waiting on AJ after saying that. I just forgot about that. I'm ready for Caleb Plant and Canelo to fight tomorrow. They need to go and just meet back up at the press conference. Don't have that shit.
Yeah, man, listen. This is what we want from boxing. Zoomverse, what's going on, great brother? This is what we want from boxing. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there's no back down to neither one of them, man. When security got to get involved, yeah, we got some real boxing.
I was like, Caleb Plant a different dude now. He ain't no fake. You see, I'm from Memphis, Tennessee, y'all. It ain't no fake Caleb Plant. You see what who this man is. What he really wanted to say was, I've been proving people wrong my whole life. He really talking about in the streets, like.
Right.
So y'all know what y'all see Caleb Plant. Y'all see what he is. He's from Tennessee, though. You know. The clone from Tennessee. So when you see him, you better believe people tried him. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's really what you wanted to say.
Right.
Like he's been doing his whole life.
Mm-hmm.
He couldn't do what he said. And then if you really pay attention, y'all, how fast does Caleb Plant got to be to slap Canelo and nobody?
Right.
How fast do you got to be to slap this man and hit him with a body shot? I'm pretty sure y'all missed the body shot.
Hey, hold on, great brother. And you got to talk on the phone because you fading. But Noah Zavala, you said there's a bunch of this hate Canelo dislikers on his page. Call in. You got the opportunity to call in.
And it's really like a pro Canelo. It's really pro Canelo page. It's real. It's really a pro Canelo page. It's real. But I just feel like people miss it. Like people miss the slap. People miss the body shot. Like it's gonna be a real fight. This ain't gonna be a cakewalk.
Right. You see, what happens is people, you know, they selective hearing. You know what I mean? Selective hearing, man. You know, they want to hear what they want to hear. You know what I mean? If you're not all the way 100% and saying Canelo can't do nothing wrong, man, he could leap tall buildings in 2 seconds and he faster than a locomotive. then, you know what I'm saying? Then you don't like Canelo Alvarez. Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying?
And I know you and Kurt, Canelo.
Right.
It ain't no Canelo, so it ain't no Canelo hate going on.
And,
I hate Canelo.
and,
I'm the only person on here that hate Canelo.
Right. And Southern T, didn't I say if Caleb Plant don't win this fight, I don't see nobody beating Canelo? So what else you want from me? What more you want me to say? I don't think the dude gonna lose. I don't think Arthur Beterbiev could beat him. I don't think Dimitri Bivol could beat him. I don't think Jamal Charlo could beat him. I don't think David Benavidez could beat him.
I think Charlo, after Charlo last fight, I probably agree.
Yeah, because you know what it is, and I'm gonna tell you why. You can't stand in front of Canelo Alvarez. The thing that he has faster hands than everybody I just named. The only person you gotta have your feet and your hands have to match. That's why Floyd and Lara, their feet and their hand speed match. You can't have one or the other and beat Canelo. That's not gonna work.
And like you were saying, you gotta beat him conventionally. When you hit him, you gotta make him feel. You gotta make the crowd feel it. You gotta make us feel it.
Right.
You gotta do a little extra. When you go in there against Canelo. And I think Caleb Plant is very well capable. But I know the press conference can't get better hype. But y'all, just go back and watch it real close now. I did blue the picture. Go back and watch it real close.
I had it.
Both times.
Yep, I had it up there too. And I had it up there. See, what Canelo does is people don't realize is, and again, I know people getting ready to say, oh, you just said he's Floyd Mayweather. I'm not saying he's Floyd Mayweather. What he does Floyd Mayweather like is he beat you mentally already. Mike Tyson, they beat you mentally. Before you even got in the ring, they beat you. And that's what Canelo Alvarez do. He's better than what's advertised. So when these dudes get in the ring, like Caleb Smith, Billy Joe Saunders, they look, even Danny Jacobs, right? Only Triple G. There's 4 guys that didn't look shell-shocked. And they arguably won the fights. Floyd Mayweather, which we know he won. Erislandy Lara, which we can, debate that he won. I thought he won. And Triple G. Yeah, and both Triple G fights, right? Outside of that, and the Austin Trout fight. Austin Trout until they had the open scorecard. But outside of that, those 3 guys, they never wavered. Everybody else wavered. It's just like when you fight Floyd Mayweather, everybody talks about how much power he don't have. Everybody talks about how all he does is run. Okay, so he stands in front of you with no power and you hesitant. Why? Because he's stronger than what you think. He's quicker than what you think. It's a mental game. And that's what happens with Canelo Alvarez. These dudes get in the ring. Oh, I could beat Canelo Alvarez. I could do this. I could do that. And you get in the ring and it's like, oh man, this dude is better than I thought. Right. Because you know what he did, Southern T? You know what Canelo Alvarez did? He mastered his shortcomings. And what I mean by that is he knows where he comes up short. He knows the areas where he struggles. And so he's mastered putting you in position where you don't put him in position to expose his shortcomings. Yeah. He cuts you off the ring, little subtle movements, little subtle things he do, cutting the ring off. It's just putting mental pressure on you. Right? And then he cut the ring off on you, then you let your hands go, and his hands is faster than what you thought. Now you keeping the hands in the holster.
I ain't gonna lie, Blue.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. But
he caught him his shot too.
Right. Right. And you see Canelo Alvarez his reflexes.
Yeah.
Right? Because Caleb Plant wasn't he hit the hand. He hit it. He didn't telegraph it. He hit it. But as soon as it started to come up, his first instinct was to slip it.
Right.
Right.
That's why everybody knows Smith
He thought he missed. And then what did he do? He didn't throw a one punch back. He threw a combination on the press conference. That's muscle memory. He threw a combination, bro. Right.
People think Canelo bagged up.
Right. Right. But see, that's what I'm saying when I say that Caleb Plant shows me he has all the tools to win the fight. And people, oh man, Blue, he shows me he has all the tools to win the fight. I'm not saying he's going to win, but I'm saying he has everything it takes to win. It's just up top for me. If he could do it for 12 rounds, you know what I'm saying? If he could box for 12 rounds, because you got to keep in mind that the deck is stacked against him. Let's be honest.
Already.
The deck is stacked against him, right? So you got to win these rounds convincingly, bro. We just watched Robson Conceição, right? I thought he won the Valdez fight, clearly. And he didn't get. I mean, if a judge thought that Canelo Alvarez won 6 rounds against Floyd Mayweather, well, that tells us everything we need to know, doesn't it? Because I didn't think he won 1 or 2.
Did you notice? Blue is always the 17-10?
It's 117, 110.
Always 17, like.
Oh, because they made their decision before this fight even started.
Yeah, so anytime we get a 17-10 Blue, I think we all, as people, need to research the person that has 17-10 card.
Right. It's right. It's amazing to me, man, that you can have a 117, 110. What fight was you watching? What fight did you?
I ain't gonna hold up to my ass. I'm pretty sure motherfuckers want to get here. I just want to have to hear I know that I'm from Tennessee, and my boy get his out.
Yes, sir. Salute to my brother Southern T Boxing. Hey, great brother, drop the link in the chat when you go in. Yes, sir. Real McCoy, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, Blue, what's Hoodie Hood? Plant by decision. Hashtag mental focus. Hashtag boxing clinic on deck. I can't wait for this fight, man. It just made me more excited. Shop Talk Sports TV. What's going on with your great brother in the super chat? Much love to you. Got LA in the building. LA in the building. What's going on with you, great brother?
What's there with Blue?
What's shaking? What's shaking?
Oh man, this fight got me on fire, man.
Hey man, listen. I'm telling you, I wish the fight was tomorrow, man.
Man, look here, man. I agree with you 100%. Look, I'm from Kansas City, the Midwest, Missouri. Our slogan is "Show Me State," man. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been a Canelo fan like his whole career. Even when he was fighting Floyd, man, I was rooting for the guy. I'm not saying I wanted Floyd to lose, but I felt like Canelo gave Floyd a run for the money. But then after that, you know, I just kind of felt that the boxing, man, the people, the way they do things, they kind of gave, even when he fought the Laura guy, you know, I think that was questionable with that.
Mm-hmm.
I think when he fought, Billy Joe Saunders, I think that Billy Joe Saunders got in the ring and he did not, I mean, like, the only face-to-face we seen where he just kind of Mexican-style fought was with Golovkin. And I don't think that he's used because Caleb can go forward and back, punch, like, either way.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that's going to give Canelo some problems, man. So, like, I'm already ready for the fight. I got the whole squad coming over, man. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. As you should, man.
Yeah, I appreciate you doing what you do, though, man. I support the channel. I support the grind. Everything that you got going on, man. It's been nothing but dope stuff that I've been seeing, the content you've been putting out. Man, you know, like, I no homo, man, but, you know, keep it going, man.
I appreciate you.
Real, cause you got people out here with these fake boxing channels, you know, with these fake facts. A lot of these biased channels, these dudes be out here on some goofy stuff, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't really go too far away from what the whole call is about, but I am rooting for Caleb on this one.
I do feel like he got a decent jab. I feel like he has good ring generalship. I feel like he's a well-rounded fighter. And I think he got all the things that's needed in order for him to give Canelo some problems. Now, Canelo good at cutting off the ring. He's good at walking people down.
Mm-hmm.
My question is, has Canelo truly faced the test of time to where he can't, even if he can do those things, what if he get caught walking in with something he don't see coming? And could this be the recipe for us to see what, Canelo was truly made of? So it's only one or two things. He gonna shine harder, or he gonna put that man on his butt cheeks.
Mm-hmm. And see, and that's my thing. Like, this is I believe this. I truly believe this. This is the first fight that Canelo's gonna have where a guy truly believes he's gonna win the fight. He's not gonna be starstruck. He's not gonna get under the lights and fold. He believes he can win. And
now,
go ahead.
I'm just gonna say, looking at the press conference, I have never seen Canelo get out of character like that. I wonder, is this now a bully tactic? Because he sees a guy that he can't rattle and shake.
Mm-hmm.
And I do feel that somewhere he's, like you said before, trying to win the mental battle with Caleb.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think that Caleb's going for it. If everybody's seen the press conference, after they got into the little squad, he came home and he talked about how he started off too really young and had nothing and didn't have the excellent equipment and all the ropes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yet still he did what he needed to do.
Mm-hmm.
And this man done exceeded, as a boxer, and he's out here winning. And we see Canelo fight too from a young age. So I think that there's a lot of things that are factored in that has Canelo wondering. It's like every fighter, you got to be confident if you get in that ring.
Mm-hmm.
So every once in a while, you wonder if you see somebody else that got that same star power that you have, and you've never had to face that type of test. When he fought Floyd, it was a defense match.
Mm-hmm.
Floyd pop shot, moved around. It wasn't really a brawl.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that Caleb is coming for that. I think Caleb is coming to put in work. I don't think he's going to be reckless in there, and I don't think that he's about to use unnecessary energy because Canelo been known to fatigue in a later round.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel that Caleb, if his game plan is to do body work on Canelo, I think we might be seeing a late round stoppage. I'm hoping that Caleb got the right game plan. I'm not saying I want to see Canelo lose. I think that if we label him the champion based on his history, how certain fighters have been robbed of their W's when they fought him, just to find out if Canelo is all that we really hearing that they saying he is. So that's why I think that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's good. This is gonna be, hey, win, lose, or draw. Caleb Plant has built up a fan base off of this. As long as he comes out and he comes out to win, lose, or draw, better man wins, and he puts up the greatest effort he possibly could put out. Man, he done built a fan base that's going to be down with him solid from here on out. I believe he built up an Adrian Broner-like fan base. Where Adrian Broner, he lose, his fans tomorrow, he could lose. When the last time you saw Adrian Broner decisively win a fight? Right? But his fan base never wavered, right? Every fight you think Adrian Broner can win. And I'm one of them. Every time you play, I'm like, man, Broner can win this fight. It took a while for me to get to the point where I'm like, hey, man, he ain't gonna win this fight. You know what I'm saying? And I think Caleb Plant might have built up that same level of fan base today. Because he stood up to Canelo out. The last time we saw somebody do that was Floyd Mayweather, but Erislandy Lara did it, but Erislandy Lara had a language barrier. Triple G did it to a certain degree, but I think the fan base, I think the mass majority of people was on Canelo's side because Triple G wasn't trying to fight nobody. You see what I'm saying? So this is the first time we got somebody that's not shaking his hand, that's just not happy to be in his presence, and really calling him out on everything. Not doing it in a one-on-one press conference, one-on-one interview. He did it for the world to see on social media. Then he did it in his face. What he said, you know the difference between me, you know the difference between you and you. Remember, he told that to Eddie Reynoso and Canelo. You know the difference between you and you, and the body language of Canelo Alvarez didn't know how to react. You see what I'm saying? It didn't know how to react. He was anxious. He didn't know how to react to it because he's not used to that. You see,
I want to ask you this, and then I'm gonna let the other callers come in. I know you got a whole roster out here.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen Canelo act the way that he did in the press conference. I mean, even after everything was over with, Caleb, started talking to him, started using vulgar language and whatnot, and Canelo started. He knows what the word MF means. He doesn't use it himself. He knows that that's not a blatant insult towards anybody's mama. So he started trying to make it look like that. Like I've seen this tactic before.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that I've seen this tactic.
Mm-hmm.
Boy brought that chicken out when he was fighting Oscar De La Hoya.
Mm-hmm.
And now I want to ask you, and maybe some other listeners and viewers want to know, what is your honest take on why Canelo initiated the push? Because clearly Caleb, he wasn't. There was no body gesture that even insinuated a threat or that he was trying to get physical with Canelo. So I didn't really see a lot of threatening tones. They weren't yelling. Why do you think Canelo did that?
Because he's already frustrated. He was frustrated. Remember, I did that video and I told you that Canelo said, and I can't reveal my source, but Canelo said he shouldn't even give him the opportunity for this fight after Caleb Plant made those comments and those statements about the whole team, having unfair advantages, right? And that bothered Canelo Alvarez from that point. He's not used to nobody calling him out. You see what I'm saying? He's not used to nobody calling him out. That from that day forward, that day Caleb Plant called everybody out and called out Eddie Reynoso and called out Canelo Alvarez, right? Boy, Canelo Alvarez was under his, that ruffled his feathers from the beginning. And we saw it today in the press conference. Now, I want to show y'all something that many people may not realize. Okay, Caleb Plant, they introduced first, right? When he was standing there. Now, did you realize once they introduced Canelo Alvarez, he walked right up to Caleb Plant. They wasn't doing a face-off. He walked right up to Caleb Plant like they was doing a face-off, and then they had to tell him, no, you got to turn and focus, pose for the pictures. Then he took a step back. Go watch it again. But as soon as they introduced him, he went right to Caleb Plant because he's already bothered. You see what I'm saying? He was already bothered. So, like you said, then he said Caleb Plant was saying something about his mom. No, he didn't. He never did. So, and initially I said, oh, you know what? It's a language barrier. But then I realized now what Caleb Plant said, now I got to keep it clean. But what Caleb Plant said, right? Go back and look at Canelo Alvarez. When Canelo Alvarez was talking to Demetrius Andrade, he said the same thing. So, you understand what that word means. Because you said the same thing to Demetrius Andrade. So now you saying as if he was singling out one person. No, he wasn't singling out. He wasn't singling you out. He didn't know how to react. He didn't know how to his body language. You see, when he went up to the podium, he called the security to come with him and told him to stand in between them. You saw that? Yeah. He told the security to stand in, but the security laughed. Did you see the security dude laugh? He told the security stand in between us. For what? You had to know at that point in time, Caleb Plant wasn't getting up and doing nothing. He wasn't going to get up and risk the fight no more. So why you call security over? Because, and you could hear the rattle in his, he's not used to that. He's used to everybody being respectful to him, shaking his hand, being happy to be in his presence. That's not what Caleb Plant is. Caleb Plant is here to win. Caleb Smith, he did all that talking. Billy Joe Saunders did all that talking. He didn't believe Billy Joe Saunders. You see what I'm saying? The whole time Billy Joe Saunders was doing a lot of these tactics too, right? This whole time, that whole build up with him and Billy Joe Saunders, when Billy Joe Saunders was, oh, I want this glove side, this ring side. Did you ever see this body language and this type of reaction from Canelo Alvarez that entire time with him and Billy Joe Saunders? You ain't see it one time.
Yeah.
Because he didn't believe Billy Joe Saunders. He was not believable. He believes Caleb Plant. He knows Caleb Plant is coming to win. He knows there's no back down in Caleb Plant. It's a difference. It's just like Erislandy Lara. Remember when Erislandy Lara was doing this to him? He's like, oh, you guys want to see me fight this guy? Man, get this guy. His body language was completely different. With a guy he knows has the skills and the mindset to keep up with him. It's a completely different body language. But let me get to a different call. I appreciate you, great brother.
All right, bless you, Blue.
Yes, sir. My brother, Soldier Boy 911 in the building in the Super Chat says, salute Blue in chat. I'm so hyped for this. Hashtag Philly Cat. Yeah, me too, great brother. I'm with you. I'm with you. My brother, Brooklyn Kennedy in the Super Chat. Blue, after further review, I don't think Caleb Plant was really trying to hit Canelo, but I still like that he swung on him. I'm not buying the whole. Yeah, no, that was he used that as he completely used that as a way to to simply say why he did to justify his actions.
Okay, I sent the caller's voicemail.
Oh, why just send him the voicemail? I gotta figure this out. I just sent the good brother the voicemail for no reason. For no reason.
Call from.
It says press 1. What's going on? What's your name? Where you calling from?
What's going on with it, Blue? This Keon.
Oh, my brother, man, why you just? I'm just sending you a link, bro.
Oh yeah, man, I sure would have took a link too.
Yeah.
Cook on this.
Hey, I'm about to get off in like 10 minutes though, but you want me to send you the link?
Yeah, you send me a link.
All right, I'm gonna send you the link.
All right, cool.
All right.
Call from.
What's your name? Where you calling from?
Mexico, Michael.
Oh, you out Mexico?
Mexico, man.
Viva Mexico! What's shaking with you, great brother?
Good. How are you guys?
I'm good, man.
It was an exciting press conference there.
Yes, sir, man. What'd you think about it?
It was fun, man. I like that shit talking.
Man, I wanted the fight to be tomorrow.
For sure.
I don't want to wait no more. November is too far away. I want the fight to be tomorrow.
More boxing matches and press conferences like this.
Man, listen. We know there's no back down in Canelo, right? We know that already. But it's his opponents. We don't get his opponents to have no back down.
Exactly.
It's like the Floyd Mayweather effect, Manny Pacquiao effect. Everybody happy to be in their presence. You know what I'm saying?
No pressure in this game now, so they gotta go out.
They got to go for it. So what's your thoughts on it, though?
I think Canelo's gonna beat him just because of more experience, just at a different level. But I think Caleb Plant's a good fighter and all. So I'm sure he's gonna bring it. It just depends on how long it's gonna last. Props to Caleb for making it this far. He's getting a payday. Let it be what it is. If he wins, then the better man wants it. I think Canelo's too much more.
Mm-hmm. And see, my thing is this, right? I feel like this. I believe Caleb Plant is going to bring everything he has. So this is going to validate Canelo Alvarez. Because why is this going to validate him? Because this is the style that we know gives him trouble. And, you know, we saw, you know, there's guys like Billy Joe Saunders somewhat has the style, right? But he didn't come to fight. He looked confused when he was in there. He looked like he didn't know what he wanted to do. His game plan like seemed to be out the window. I don't know what he was doing in there. He didn't look nothing like the Billy Joe Saunders we are accustomed to seeing. I think we're gonna get every bit of Caleb Plant. And so Canelo Alvarez beats this style. Oh, then we have to say he gotten better. Then we have to give him credit, right?
Yeah, I mean, the detractors are always going to be there no matter what, just because of the background. You know, everybody's on their own side for whatever reason, and they got their preferences, and that's fine. It's just a matter of, like I said, hopefully it brings out the best in Caleb. This little, you know, action and heat that we had today, and hopefully it kind of transfers into November 6th. And, you know, like I said, the best man will win, and whoever wins, you know, everybody has to tip their hats on.
Now let me ask you a question. What's the energy like in Mexico?
It's on. I mean, you get in Mexico, pretty much you get a lot of people that are kind of like a 50-50 thing, maybe a 60-40, liking Canelo, hating Canelo. It's a mixture of both. You know, you get kind of people that are standing behind him because of obviously the nationality and the patriotism, but then you also have your detractors and your haters just because people like hating on their own. It's just like in every community or what he put you out there. So this is kind of the thing that's going to spark that match and be like, yeah, you know, people are going to ride behind Caleb, and you're going to have other people that are like, oh, fuck that, man, he's back one of our own. We got to stand behind him. So I think it's gonna make it for a better, you know, event altogether. So
now most people we assume, you know, we don't live in Mexico, we don't know, right? So most people assume that Mexico in its entirety is just backing Canelo. So that's not correct.
No. It's like I said, I think it's either, I would say it's a 60-40 to 50-50, where you have a little bit of both. It's a love and hate, you know, situation with them, but it's like in anywhere else. Not everyone's going to be loved completely. But I would say, like I said, 60-40, 50-50.
And that's in large part to his success, I'm sure.
Correct.
Yeah, man. So what else you got for the people?
Not much, man. Just, you know, keep doing your thing, fan of your show, and, you know, keep doing your thing, and hopefully we have a good fight and I'll keep listening.
Oh, man, I appreciate you.
For sure.
Yes, sir.
Peace out, bro.
All right, brother. Yeah, man. See, that's one thing that a lot of people automatically, you know, we assume that Mexico in its totality is behind Canelo Alvarez. And that's a brother that's from Mexico. And he said that's not true. It's 60-40.
Call from.
What's going on, great brother?
What's up, Blue?
How you feeling?
I'm good. Let me mute Blue in the background. In the background. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Put that brother on mute to talk to this brother.
Yes, sir.
You know, my brother Blue be cooking, so hopefully you come with it.
Right.
And a shout out to my man Kurt, aka Kurt Sugar. I'm over here enjoying a pork chop, some cabbage, broccoli, cheese, and rice. And you know what, Kurt? This dang old woman forgot my sweet carrot, man. I was trying to mimic your hungry man.
Hey, that day was epic, right?
He was going off.
Yeah, that day was epic,
like
man.
Blue, I felt like you was torn in between because you like, do I go after the wife or do I stick up for Kurt?
Yeah.
Blue, she was in the background. Smashing them crab legs. Hey, I bet she was looking at Kurt Sugar like, you better eat all that hungry man, Jack. But look, it's your boy Jonathan Sims, man. I tried to call you from my 330 number. I don't know if I was doing something wrong.
No, you know what it is? I gotta figure this. This is my first time doing it. I gotta figure it out because I'm getting a lot of like every call I get, I'm getting like 10 block. It's just coming up block. I don't know why it's doing that.
It was going straight to voicemail.
Yeah, and some I'm accepting it, and then it's saying Oh, I sent it to voicemail like you asked. I didn't ask you to send nothing to voicemail, so I don't know. You know, I got to press one. I got to press one to accept it. So I got to figure it out. We're going to work through it, though.
Yeah, absolutely. I just wanted to let you know I wasn't like a troll or some weirdo just doing something weird.
Yeah.
Thanks for taking my call. So
for sure, great brother.
A couple days ago, I sent the super chat asking you, could I send you some information on my thoughts on the PED?
Right.
And I respect that you're not wanting to give your email out, so I tried to find a way.
That's why I was telling you to just inbox me on Instagram, then I'll send it to you that way because I get so many, you know.
Right, and unfortunately, I just don't do the social media all like that. So I left the comment, but you know what? That's neither here nor there because you gave me an opportunity to be on the phone, so I can just tell you man to man.
Facts.
So here's my thought. You know, in the corporate world, it's about what can you implement that's cheap and effective. And my thought is, why aren't they negotiating these PED terms in the contract? For example, and I said this on that show, and I even left a comment on, you know, LGBTC with 78 and Black.
Mm-hmm.
So why aren't they negotiating? You know, it don't have to be verbatim, but something like if fighter B tests positive prior to the fight, fighter B who tests positive has to pay for the camp, and fighters that came in because he's the reason why the fight is off. If he tests positive post the fight, 50% of his purse goes to the fighter. And if it's on pay-per-view, he gets 50% of that. And that fighter who cheated, tests positive, got to cover the medical bill for a couple years.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't they just negotiate that stuff in the contract? It doesn't cost anything extra. And it's to an agreement that out itself out of the equation.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that's my thing. So, like, why aren't we pressing these fighters about what they're negotiating in these contracts?
Yes.
You know, Canelo can negotiate $40 million if Plant don't show up. So why can't I negotiate if you get caught cheating? I need half your purse, bro, or you paying for my camp.
Mm-hmm. And I agree with that wholeheartedly. I felt like that should have been the case with the Robson Casacia, you know, Oscar Valdez situation.
Exactly. So, you know, it's a mistake, guys like you, if you truly believe in that. Like, wait, it costs nothing to negotiate. Why aren't y'all negotiating stuff in the contract? It's a very simple thing to do. Just sit down. When you negotiate the terms, you put in force majeure, you redline stuff. We're putting in a section in the addendum for PEDs. If you're not cheating, you have nothing to worry about.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but I think it's the community to push it.
Right. And that will essentially, you know, smoke them out, right? Because
thank you.
Yeah.
Because here's my thing. How does the fighter look if he don't go into the fight because he didn't want to agree to the terms, and then you find out the terms was he didn't want to sign because of the PD restriction? Because in today's society, all that gets leaked out. You know what I mean? And like I said, it's a simple task. When we sit down and negotiate money, we're negotiating these terms. No money that anybody has to put up in. Next mention, you can put the money in escrow.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
So that's my theory on it. Like, this is how we can get past the PEDs without pleading and begging the alphabet bells to do something. We can put the matters in our own hands.
Right, because now you contractually bound to it.
Thank you. You feel where I'm coming from? I figured you like the idea. On to the fight, though. I agree with you. I think you're making a lot of sense as you're talking, far as what it's going to take from Canelo. I mean, Plant, I think his feet and his brain is what it's going to take. He's going to have the faster feet, the more educated feet. He's going to have to be smart. I think when you fight a guy like Canelo, you see how well-rounded he is. You got to bring out everything. You got to attack a little bit. You got to be defensive a little bit. You got to be slick a little bit. You got to take a punch to give a punch. You know what I mean? I think he's got to bring out the whole equation against Canelo for all 12 rounds to truly beat him. And like you said, I think what I do like about Plant is he's coming to fight. You know, everybody's energy is different, and that's cool if that's what it takes to get him there. Because once the bell rings, it's just between him and Canelo. So I think, like you said, Plant has the ability, but will it all be there on display come fight night? Because a lot of guys look good in the gym, Blue, but when the lights come on, it's a totally different story.
Whole different ball game.
You know what I mean? And that's what I'm waiting to see about Wilder. When that punch happens, and it's, oh man, we in the fight. How are
you going to react?
Mhm.
Because it's a think of man sport. And what would our guy Tyson say? Everybody got a plan until he get hit in the mouth. And it's like, what are you going to do? Because that punch is coming, right?
Mhm.
That shot is coming.
Mhm.
What are you going to do when you react to it? Are you going to run from the adversity, or are you going to step up to it? And that's what I'm interested to see, because I've never really seen Plant in an adverse situation, and I'm wondering about the power. Like, is it real, and will it carry weight to at least keep Canelo to respect him? Because we all know Canelo got a stamina issue,
Mhm.
and with Plant's educated feet, I think he can play that to his advantage. Make Canelo chase him, make Canelo be on the back foot. Because what Canelo messed up in the first Triple G fight is he stayed on his back foot and let Canelo come after him. That
Mhm.
second fight, Canelo applied the pressure. So
Mhm.
to me, if I'm playing, I gotta mix it up. I gotta take him back to his corner thinking, dang, he hit me with 3 rights this round. Then the next round I hit him with 3 left. Then I hit him with, like, I gotta hit him with so many things. And if I'm in my corner, I need you to tell me, what is he hitting me with?
Mhm.
What do I need to be prepared for? You know, feint. You know what I mean? Slipping. Like, he's got to bring out the whole gauntlet to get to win this fight. But I do think he can do it. I do think he can do it.
And my thing is invest in the body early.
Absolutely. That body work.
Mhm.
That body work is going to be key. And see, the thing with Canelo is, I think he's a counterpuncher at heart. So, you know, with Plant, he can't get greedy. He can't get greedy. He got to pop shot a little bit. I think, like, you know, obviously everybody don't have voice skills, but it's what you take away. Like, I don't know about other folks, but my mama used to always say, take what applies. Right?
Mhm.
If I'm yelling at you, take what applies. When you
Mhm.
watch Floyd, take what applies and implement it. The idea is not to be Floyd, it's to take certain things from him and implement in your game. That's why when people was like to Earl, oh, Shakur is the next Floyd. Earl was like, no, Shakur is the next Shakur.
Mhm.
Let him be him. Let
Mhm.
Plant, you gotta be you. If you go in there trying to mimic any other man, it's not going to work, because that's not who you are.
Mhm.
So I didn't see the press conference, so I was just listening to y'all talk to catch on.
Mhm.
Sounds like it was some energy there, but, you know,
Man,
we'll see what happens in the fight.
Go back and watch it, great brother.
I will. And I just want to say thank you for the opportunity, but mad respect to you, man. I don't, always agree, but whenever I try to comment, even if it's in disagreement, I try to be respectful. But what I do like about you is facts over feelings, and I can really appreciate that.
Man, I appreciate you, great brother. If we all agree on the same thing, something is wrong.
Something is wrong. And before I go, man, the contract, let's negotiate the PEDs.
Oh, for sure. I'm about to be on that. Yes, sir.
One other thing, it wouldn't hurt to educate the fans on how to score a fight either, because I don't think people really understand what effective aggression is and clean punches and defense. Because too many times we hear, oh, he won that round because he landed the bigger punch. First of all, each round is its own fight, and just because you land a solid punch, it doesn't mean you win the fight. Just like you said, you can't win the fight in the first 5 seconds, and you shouldn't be able to win the fight in the last. It's 3-minute rounds. So that ring aggression, the ring generalship, effective aggression, people really, maybe before you do commentation on shows, you give a brief lesson on it, or do a show about what exactly is the Queensberry rule and what to look for, because I think a lot of people get misconstrued on how to judge a fight properly.
Yeah, they sure do. Sure do.
So there go two jewels for you. Thanks so much, and shout out to Kirk Sugar, man. We love you, brother, and stay healthy, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, great brother. And we got the historian. The historian is in the chat. He said, I'll be on tomorrow. Salute to you, historian.
All right, great brother.
All right, great brother. We got my brother, the real McCoy, in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on us in the super chat. He said, we can't give him credit until he beats a motivated boo-boo. Plan is nice, don't get me wrong, but slick melanated guys give Buddy problems. And we got my brother in the building. My brother Keon, everything boxing and sports. What's good with you, Key?
Blue blood, what's happening with it?
Ain't nothing great, brother. Ain't nothing great, brother, man. Hey, do me a favor. Hold the calls. Hold the calls for me. Go ahead, Key.
Man, I'm excited about this fight. I've been excited about this fight. I'm even more excited now. But Blue, I'm telling you, if you go back and you watch, Caleb Plant throughout his career, just because he's a boxer and he got fast feet and he got fast hands, he's not a fighter that just stay on the back foot and try to move around and box you and stick and move. That ain't really his style. Even if you go to the Jose Uzcategui fight, and of course you can't compare Jose Uzcategui to Canelo Alvarez, but he is a come forward fighter that's gonna come straight at you, and he's a fighter that punch hard. What did Caleb Plant do in that fight? He took it to Jose Uzcategui. See, we thought that, he gonna try to move around and box, and he didn't do that. So in this Canelo fight, people gonna be surprised when he takes it to Canelo. So he's gonna display an all-around arsenal. He's gonna fight Canelo, taking it to him. Then he's gonna back up, use his jab, box on the outside. That's how you gotta beat Canelo. When Floyd, people like to say that Floyd Mayweather was running. Floyd Mayweather took it to Canelo. When Floyd fought Canelo, he stayed in the pocket and fought Canelo. And then, so he did some of everything. He was in the pocket. He was outside using his jab. Then he hop back in the pocket and use the shoulder roll. Caleb Plant, he going to do the same thing. He has all the skills to beat Canelo Alvarez. It's not going to be easy, but he's going to surprise a lot of people. I'm telling people this fight is going to be close. And today, you've seen Canelo Alvarez. You've seen him frustrated. We've never seen him frustrated like that. You know what I'm saying? We've never seen that. And I actually, Blue, I went back and I slowed it down and I watched the whole sequence of what happened in the press conference. So after Caleb Plant, he slapped Canelo, he slapped him, and then Canelo came with two hooks. But if you look at it, Canelo came with open hands. He didn't have a closed fist. He had his hands open. So you gotta slow it down when you watch it on YouTube. You could put it in slow mo, then you could see Canelo. He had his hands open. So Canelo knew he was smart. He knew not to hit him with a closed fist. But Caleb Plant blocked one of them. He blocked. I think it was he blocked the right hook, and then Canelo landed the left. But Caleb Plant said that he hit his glass because he had glasses on. So the bottom of the glasses is what cut him. But man, it's gonna be a great fight, and I think that he's just gonna surprise a lot of people by the way that he fights Canelo. And Canelo he looked like that he's so frustrated and pissed off. Canelo is gonna go out there to try to get the knockout, and that's the worst thing you can do with somebody like Caleb Plant that has the all-around arsenal. And one key thing, Blue, is his confidence. When you got a guy that has confidence like Caleb Plant, and it's not fake confidence, it ain't, I'm gonna hype up the fight. I've been around Caleb Plant. You have too. He's always very confident. In his head, he doesn't see himself losing to anybody. And when you have confidence like that in boxing, in combat sports, that take you a long way. And so when a lot of people saying that, he has the skills, but we don't know if he can put it together when he gets in front of Canelo. That's what his confidence is going to do. See, a lot of these guys, they might have a skill set, but when they get under the lights and they get under an opponent like Canelo, all of that stuff goes out the window because you tend to forget everything that you've been working on because, you don't have the confidence in yourself. Billy Joe, like I told people, Billy Joe did not have the confidence. I already knew that Billy Joe wasn't on the level of Canelo. He showed it time and time again after he got caught on PEDs. But the main thing with Billy Joe is people should have known when he started asking for a 24-foot ring. Right then and there, you knew that he didn't have the confidence. And that's why Canelo was laughing at him. Canelo was laughing at him. Like, I give him anything he wants. We can fight in the parking lot if he want to. I'm not. He doesn't have that type of attitude toward Caleb Plant because he knows he's in a real fight. And he said something today. He said the guy said, do you respect Caleb Plant because he stepped to you like nobody else steps to you like that. And he was like, yeah, he was like, yeah, I do respect him more because he didn't back down. Right. And so he knows whatever he's saying and whatever his fans are saying. And I'm a Canelo fan, it. Me, I've debated you on Canelo. But
that's a fact.
It's different it's different when it comes to Caleb Plant because his confidence and his ability that he has, and he's not gonna go in there and run. You can't beat Canelo like that. You know what I'm saying? You can't beat Canelo if you think that you're just gonna go in there and pop shot and run from, because he's gonna cut off the ring. He's gonna break you down eventually. You got to bring it to him, and you got to mix it up. You have to confuse him, and that's what he does. And that's what I see Caleb Plant doing. I think it's gonna be a very close fight, but I got Caleb Plant winning. You know, that's just how I see it.
So let me ask you this, right? Because a few things I noticed in his press conference. Did Canelo seem to be out of character to you?
Oh, very out of character. You've never seen him like that. You could tell, like, he was even interrupting Caleb Plant when he was on the mic talking. You know, you've never seen Canelo cuss in a press conference. Yeah, we seen him do what he did with Demetrius Andrade, and him and his dad, but that was after the fight. And he still wasn't shook. He was kind of laughing. You know, he was like, "Oh, get out of here." He was laughing. With Caleb Plant, you don't see no smile. He wasn't laughing. He's very frustrated because he knows a lot of what Caleb Plant is saying is true. And he also knows that, you know, this is the way I look at it, Blue. When you got a guy like Billy Joe and all these other guys, right? Whatever they say to Canelo, right? Canelo, you can't frustrate him because he don't, like you said, he don't believe you. He don't believe you. Oh yeah, whatever. This dude can say whatever he want. He's funny. Like, this dude's funny. Yeah, he's saying he gonna do this and that. Yeah, this dude's funny. Nobody believes you. He's frustrated because he knows deep down, like, this is like, you know, I got a real fight on my hand. You know, this is a guy that is not like the rest of these fighters I've been fighting. Yeah, Canelo still might think like, yeah, you know, I'm still gonna beat him, but he is worried. He's worried of how tough this fight is gonna be. You know, and I think a lot of people take Caleb Plant's last fight against Caleb Truex. Caleb Truex is not no bum, you know, but I think a lot of people take that fight and they take too much out of it because you see, you know, Caleb Plant, he didn't look as good as he usually do. It's kind of hard sometimes to get up for fights like Caleb Truex. You know, some fighters, they don't get up for fights like Caleb Truex. He still won every round. He still won every round. He hurt his hand, so I think that he hurt his hand early in that fight, so he let up a lot. But it's no excuse. But I think if people are looking at that fight and they're gonna take that performance and then compare that to what he's gonna do to Canelo, it's gonna be a whole different thing. They Jose Uzcategui, and he surprised everybody. He didn't surprise me because I bet on him. I won a lot of money. I just believe in Caleb Plant. It's something about him and his confidence. I believe in him. I believe in Canelo too. That's what's gonna make this a very great fight. It's gonna make it a great fight. You know, a lot of people think that Caleb Plant a Rudy Poot and he just gonna go in there and lay down. Nah, It's going 12. I'm telling y'all, he's not knocking out Caleb Plant, and this is gonna be a close fight. And shit, he might make it look easier than what y'all think. He might make it look easier than what y'all think.
The confidence he showed me, it was like, man, this dude, I know he got all the skill set to do it. Frau Dynamics, what's going on, great brother? I know he has all the skill set to do it. He has the size advantage, the reach advantage, the foot speed. It's all up top, right? And like you said,
right,
all of these dudes have they have something that they could beat Canelo, but they lack the mental part of it, right? And mental is what, 80% of boxing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's black, right? Look at Caleb Smith. This dude, what he had, 9-inch arm reach advantage, 7-inch height advantage, bro. He ain't used none of it. It was like he was just happy to be in the ring with Canelo. You know what I'm saying? And Billy Joe Saunders is like, remember we watching the fight? He looked like he ain't have no game plan at some point in time. It's like, bro, what are you doing? He was doing all the showmanship, bro. You ain't land a punch.
Right.
You doing all this dancing and showboating, and you ain't even land a punch. But Caleb Plant showed me today, nah, bro. And you know what? Ultimately, it wasn't just. It was the fact that he stood on his square with everything he said on social media. Because most people get in front of Canelo Alvarez and they water it down. No, he took it to friendly. Right. He took it to a whole nother level. You know the difference between you and you? You are you. He went all the way in. You know what I'm saying? Which let me know, bro, when we get in the ring, you think I'm not showing you no respect now? When we get in the ring, and like you said, it made me think that he gonna take it to him, but he gonna mix it up. I think he gonna surprise Canelo Alvarez.
Right.
My only question is, can he do it for 12 rounds? You know what I'm saying? I know he have the ability, but like even in the Uzcategui fight, remember in the second half, he started to let Uzcategui back in the fight.
Yeah, he did. But see, that fight, I think one of the biggest keys to when Uzcategui started coming on in the second half and Caleb Plant did start getting tired, he was out for what? A year and a half, over a year, because he had a broken hand. And so they tried to get Caleb Plant to take a tune-up fight, but he's like, nah, I'm going straight into the fight. So I think the inactivity and, I think that had a lot to do with it. He's been inactive now, but he's been training for a long time.
Even with the Caleb Trua fight, remember, same thing.
Right.
He had an injury. Arturo Trejo said, bro, Canelo slipped him. He didn't slip the punch, bro. He didn't slip it. There you go.
Hey, 4 fingers to the face.
He said, bro, he slipped it with his hands behind his back. He didn't slip anything.
Hey, Blue, you know what was funny to me, though? Because you had the suit on, right? Why he pimp walk up to him real slow? He walked up to him real calm and stuff. Hey, he walked up to him real calm and pimp slapped him. Yeah. Hey, that was funny because he walked up like he was like, okay, all right, cool, we cool. Cause I didn't know what he was gonna do. He walked real calm and what I'm saying. He had a little strut and then just fire out.
And the thing is, even when Canelo pushed him, right? He did it was an extra bounce. Like he put a little extra sauce on the fallback, right? Like you seen him, he did like a little sideways. Right. Like he did it on purpose, like, you know what I mean? Like, oh. Man, his confidence is through the roof, bro.
Yeah, and if you know Caleb Plant, like I said, if you've been around Caleb Plant, it's not fake. Like, that's him.
That's who he is.
That is him. Right. That's who he is. And one thing I gotta say, right, is because you mentioned Colin Smith and the rest of them dudes, right? Those guys, they showed that they just wanted a payday because all of them dudes, they took the fight on short notice. Mm-hmm. What did Caleb Plant do when they tried to get him to take the fight on short notice? He said, nah, I know what type of fighter I am. Right. I need a full training camp. I know what type of fighter I am. Don't worry about it. I'm not worried about the money. Down the line, I'll fight him down the line. He going to have to see me. Mm-hmm. And, and that let me know way back then, you can't get him to, to jump out there, throw money in his face. You can't throw money in his face. He got more morals and principles than that. He really believed in himself. He showed people that he believed in himself when he turned the fight down twice because they was trying to get him to take it on short notice. Nah, I know what type of fighter I am. I'm going to be in front of him. He going to have to see me. And I think that we've talked about this before, Blue, and I've been telling people, I think that out of all the fighters, and I like David Benavidez, but David Benavidez's style is all wrong for Canelo Alvarez. Jamal Charlo, to me, he don't have his style is all wrong for Canelo Alvarez, right? Now, Demetrius Andrade, he has a great style for Canelo, but he's a front runner too. After five rounds, Boo-Boo, he really fades. After 5 rounds, in early, he got power, he got all that. After 4-5 rounds, he started to fade. I think that if, like you said, if Caleb Plant can come in there hitting on all cylinders. He is, out of all them fighters, I think he's the most difficult because he's a natural 168 pounder.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's strong. People
with
like
movement.
With movement, and he's strong. You ain't never seen nobody just get in there and bully him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He's strong, and he has respectable power. People put too much emphasis. Oh, well, he ain't got power. He ain't got power. I mean, y'all acting like he got Paulie Malignaggi fist. No,
Right.
he has respectable power. All you need, like Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather had respectable power to where you knew that, okay, when he hit you with some stuff, you ain't gonna just go in there and let him hit you with anything. That's Caleb Plant. He has respectable power, and what really hurts you is the punches that you don't see. Now, the key to Canelo, the key to Caleb Plant is his defense, though. You have to be on point on defense because Canelo got quick reflexes, and when y'all in the pocket, because they gonna be fighting in the pocket a lot. When y'all in the pocket, when you throw some stuff and then you slide out, you know, and then Canelo shoulder roll and catch your stuff because it's gonna happen like that. Then you gotta have your defense on point because you know Caleb Plant, he like to use the shoulder roll defense. Your defense gotta be on point. You can't let him come over the top of your shoulder roll, and that's the main key. If his defense is on point, Blue, he gonna win this fight. If his defense is on point, he's gonna win because he got the offensive arsenal. If his defense is on point, he's gonna win this fight. And like you can't let Canelo start pressing you and backing you up against the ropes. No. So it's key factors in the fight that's gonna play out. But I think this is gonna be a great fight. This might be the fight of the year, right here.
Yeah,
might be the fight of the year.
It just might be. I thought it was going to be Sean Porter and Terrence Crawford, but I think this might get it.
Right.
Between this one, Sean Porter, Crawford, and Wilder and Fury, man, listen. Ain't no love lost in none of them.
I can't wait, man. We going to have a ball at that Wilder and Fury fight.
Oh, man.
I can't wait.
Can't wait. A movie. But let me get on out of here, great brother. Let them know where they can find you.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you always coming through with great shows every day, Blue. Y'all can find me. Y'all can find me on everything boxing and sports right here on YouTube. I appreciate everybody in the chat, and salute to Kurt Anderson, the boxing historian. Salute to you, Kurt.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate you, Blue.
I appreciate you, great brother. And drop the link in the chat so they can click on the link.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
My brother Keon, man. Go subscribe to my brother Keon, everything boxing and sports, man. It's my brother right there, man. Yes, sir. Let me get on out of here, man. I appreciate y'all coming through. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all we got for y'all. Peace. And we got the website will be coming. The website will be coming. Stay tuned. The website will have merchandise on it, updates, everything. So just stay tuned. Peace.